For real? Oh no. Let's go.
Boston
State of OH! Today. In Berkeley, California. You got it. This one's for three. AJ Hawk, $5,000.
The following program is a collection of stooges talking about happenings in the sports world. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. There may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further.
Hey,
What?
let's go!
This show stinks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful for.
McAfee on the line with a gorgeous assist.
The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers.
You pig!
Damn it! Be a friend, tell a friend something nice could change their life. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the bank the home of tonight's home run derby. We are back.
Big Dogs!
Oh. I missed that memo.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Memo.
What?
We are so incredibly lucky that we are back. We had a very long 2 weeks off where so many things have happened. LeBron James is a free agent. The United States isn't winning a World Cup, it turns out. That's a tough pill to swallow. That was a tough pill to swallow. Is Aaron Donald back? Are he and Myles Garrett about to play football alongside of each other and be the most devastating duo in the history of defenses in the history of the NFL? Possibly. It's not just those two. Remember, the defense as itself is absolutely stacked. They've made some trades to make it more stacked. And then on the offensive side, Matthew Stafford has great teeth, great flow, a great life, and he's the reigning MVP. Are the Los Angeles Rams, for real, assembling the Avengers and going for it all as they host the Super Bowl once again and win it in their home stadium like they did just a few years back? So many things happening. Oh, yeah. Is Travis Kelce married?
I think so.
Congratulations! That was the most spectacular evening I've ever been a part of. I cannot wait to chit-chat about that throughout the day. And I'm sure there was something that I agreed to not talk about it. But from the things that I've been reading about other people talking about it that have like kind of, because there's no phones in there. There's no notes section, no writing of anything. So it's literally all just memory. Now, I don't have much in this world, okay? I got a sweet tank top collection. I got a great accent from Pittsburgh. I think I really, really like that a lot. Had a really strong leg. Knees gave out on me. But my memory pretty good. The only reason why any of this kind of happened, the memory, and how could you forget anything that happened that night? So anybody that's saying anything negative about that place, now granted, shutting down parts of the city and that whole thing, you guys can have your thoughts on that. The event itself was like the most spectacular grand thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Taylor Swift's one of the greatest creators that the world's ever seen. I mean, she puts on stadium shows all around the globe. She has to entertain people that are 90 and also that are 15. Think about her brain going to her dream wedding, and then Travis Kelce's energy in the middle of it, and the football world coming together with Hollywood in Nashville. Brad Pitt brought me a Jack and Dine.
No big deal. Whoa. Are you kidding me?
Peasy?
Yeah. Cliff Booth, sonny.
Yeah. And then obviously Bradley Cooper's there. He's obviously there.
Coop.
Yeah.
The guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then Paul McCartney played a song that he hasn't played since 1960-something for the first time ever. Stevie Nicks played. Taylor was up there with them, obviously. Avril Lavigne. I don't want to give away too much, but it was the greatest night of all time. My wife and I had a blast, and they absolutely showcased that they are in love. I mean, it was very obvious, and from the beginning, everybody talked about how fake it was and everything like that. Everybody thought it was like a arranged situation for the business, and I think we always believed in it because Travis would be the perfect person for Taylor, basically, and that wedding was a perfect night. Nobu buffets everywhere.
I was told it was tacky.
Whoa.
Yeah, right. It was. We don't. There's a lot happening in sports. Let's
Did you
move
say
on.
Blocky emceed the entire thing, right?
Blocky was there too.
I'm a little bit worried about Blocky. Blocky's had quite a run since we've been off as well. But just know that anything negative that has ever been thought about what that event was as itself, as somebody that was not supposed to be there, okay, and I'm happy my name wasn't getting dragged. There was a lot of names getting dragged for being there, and whenever some people weren't there, and obviously there's a lot going on in everybody's wedding on who gets invited, who doesn't get invited. Me and my wife understood that we didn't understand why we were invited, but we were very excited and thankful, and we let them know. We had a blast. It was incredible. Everything was just like obviously top of the line. And Travis Kelce's very much in love, seems very happy.
Nice.
And also, I saw the entire Kansas City Chiefs team. Yeah. The entire team was there.
That's a good sign.
They all...
Are they primed for a run?
I think they feel very good about where they're sitting.
Right now.
Patrick Mahomes, I know he was injured last year, and I don't want to give away too much stuff. Breaking from the wedding, Patrick Mahomes is in the middle of the dance floor.
Oh, there you have it.
Good sign.
Right. How could you not be? Really, I'm being honest. With everything that's going on, there was a DJ named DJ EB. I don't know. I don't know. He might be a big time All bangers.
Eric Bieniemy. That's who it was.
Well, they're super pumped he's back as well. But nonetheless,
Yep.
the break was spectacular. We had a blast. We hope you did as well. Let's start talking about some things that happened with the greatest group of dudes that I get a chance to chat with, every once in a while, especially whenever we don't take 2 weeks off. 9-year NFL vet, host of Everything DB, Good D, Bad D. Ladies and gentlemen, there's Jay Butler. Good to see you, D-Bot. I hope you had a great break. Hope life was good. Excited to get back. Obviously, All-Star Weekend, Home Run Derby happening tonight is spectacular. The World Cup carried a little bit. Where do you kind of sit right now in the entire world of sport?
We were talking about before the show. I've never thought in my life I would watch as much soccer as I have in the last few weeks. Even before that, we were still on the show, but taking this break, I was actually pissed off if there wasn't a soccer game on. Even if one just went off, calling it football, we calling it soccer. I don't know. I actually went back and forth to how these stars are showing up. I thought about, hey, maybe September to February, I just call it American football, but we'll still see. We're workshopping it.
I think you just throw on a fake accent.
No accent, because we're trying to 2030. We're getting it. All right,
I like that.
We had a good run this year. Belgium, they came out and they played the best football we've ever seen in our life. Had the big boys on the bench. But, yeah, I'm excited about the World Cup. Obviously excited about All-Star Week, man. I'm excited to be back with you boys.
I don't love that Belgium immediately would go on the lose.
Yeah. It was a tight game.
It was 2-1. That's a close game.
And they almost scored an extra.
And to be clear, when it came to Team USA, they played their absolute best against Paraguay in that first half.
It was awesome.
When I was literally there watching it with these eyes. And it was going to be hard for me to get off like, hey, this team is unbelievable and unstoppable, because against Paraguay, they absolutely pounded them.
Yep.
I mean, it was just no questions asked with how great they were. Christian got hurt in that game, though, calf, remember?
Yep. That's right.
So then the team never really, I don't think we ever really got a chance to get going. And I thought we were going to be much better than we ended up being. But nonetheless, I'm happy where we are headed with Pochettino. Okay, I believe in Pochettino.
Big time.
Can't have the goalie doing that. Pochettino would not let a goalie that'll have that mindset.
No more
on
MLS
the field.
players.
Do we believe in that guy?
Bingo.
Be honest. Do
No
we believe
more
in that
MLS
guy?
players
Do
on
we
Team USA.
believe in Christian?
I believe in Pod.
You guys have been
We're
gassing
talking about
him up.
Pochettino.
Talking about Pod.
No, I believe in Pod. We know we have a problem with
I-
effort.
we can't do this.
got hurt.
This is weeks ago, boys.
Christian
Yeah,
played
you're right.
his last
It's
game.
over.
No, he played his last game for Team USA.
That's not true.
That's one half. That's one half of the hammer.
Dahn.
Cowboys AP Tone, who obviously got into soccer at the last World
He had
Cup.
a leg injury. It's a long way away from your
You
heart.
play the game with your feet, okay? The legs are important. You don't play it with your heart.
That's the Talks the Table at
What?
Boston Connor, and he's obviously worked up, it seems like, about everything going on. We believe in Pochettino. If Pochettino thinks Christian Pulisic should be a star of team or starter on team in 4 years, I'll believe in him. Now, we still got to get Pochettino back, I think, and he's certainly going to be...
Give him whatever he wants.
But he had to be
that.
embarrassed. Christian Pulisic obviously had an ass football game in his biggest game of his life. And potentially tournament, obviously. But that first half against Paraguay, he was unbelievable.
That split.
Yeah, he was unbelievable. Bang. I mean, he was unbelievable whenever he was playing good in that first half of that first game.
Yeah.
Now, the rest of it we did not see. But he was also getting really unlucky. Like, the reason why I don't think I go after Pochettino, a lot of people say I'm just stupid American, which... proud of it. I think I do have a brain in here somewhere for certain things.
Happy
but
250, by the way.
Thank you. You guys as well. Happy 250. Happy that celebration went off everywhere without a hitch. It seemed like a lot of rainstorms coming through a lot of places.
time.
Didn't love that, but America, adversity,
We deal.
we win there. I did play a lot of soccer growing up, though. Okay, so I didn't watch a team. I didn't watch. I watched football.
Yeah.
My dad didn't watch soccer in the house, but I played a lot of soccer, and it's like everybody's touch was terrible. Like Christian Pulisic's touch, like he couldn't even trap like a standard ball, and I think that is like a little bit of like the moment showing up there. Really like the moment showing up, and he was also getting unlucky. Like sometimes you are going to have a bad touch, but that bounce isn't going to go directly to the other person. Like every time he messed up, it went directly to the other team. I mean, there was no luck involved at all, and so he had the worst night of his life, and then he breaks a bone in his foot. But once again, that's like that's like an elementary thing though. When a guy sticks his foot in front of the ball. That's like an elementary thing to see that. But he's just so happens to be looking this way. It's like unlucky with maybe not having anywhere near close to his best game. You put those two together, you got a lot of people saying, get this guy off of our fucking team. We are sick of watching this guy.
I'm not there. I
think he got really unlucky. I think Christian Pulisic, hopefully in 4 years, but he's Paul George.
He's almost
okay,
there.
Pulisic is Paul George.
All right, we should move on then.
He's almost there.
He's Paul George.
Almost.
He's a very good player, but he's not going to be your one. Like, there's going to be another person, personality-wise, who's going to be your one.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, that is what they need. Pulisic, incredible football player, though. So it's like, I think we need to remember that. But America, the goalie kicking the ground, I mean, it was just a bad night.
No
especially after you get on TV and the internet and say, we're going to win the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
I got a lot of people that got a lot of things to say. Just know this, 2030 is ours.
See you there.
Yep.
Bingo.
Because we believe in one man and one man alone.
Pochettino.
Bingo.
Oh, Ponch.
We got to sign him. We got to pay him. Now, joining us, ladies and gentlemen, as we move away from soccer, even though I think the ratings department in America, at least, I know world ratings mean a lot. I think the ratings department for the World Cup in America, Messi's going to have to win that. If it's the other ones, obviously soccer will show up, because it's really good soccer. That's happening. But I think America, from my understanding, at least my opinion and people I've talked to, Lou Messi's kind of our guy. He's in Miami now.
I mean, that's the biggest in the world.
Yeah,
The GOAT.
But France clearly better team than
Agreed.
Spain. Clearly better
Don't
than
worry,
team
they're
than
cheating for Argentina. Theyll get there.
For Argentina,
Yeah, they're cheating for
for him because he's Lou Messi.
Where was it for us?
Yeah, but nonetheless, I would like Lou Messi and the boys to go. And I didn't know that I was going to do this after watching soccer. Watching that little wizard play soccer is so much fun.
Yep.
It's so much. I'd like the big blonde Viking guy too.
I'm a Man City guy now.
Erling Haaland.
I was going to become Man City guy as
I
well.
am.
Inter Miami, Man City.
oh no.
Okay, that's where I'm headed as well.
Careful, because
no.
Haaland might be heading down to Spain, Real Madrid.
Okay, well, I'll go there then.
Follow him.
Yeah, I will go there then. I don't like that they subbed him out. I don't like that guy didn't pass him the ball. I don't like any of
that
it.
was
I don't
nuts.
like, hey, guy, maybe you play for America in 4 years from now.
He does love
Not
it
a bad
here.
idea.
Keep rowing. Keep rowing.
Come on, Eric.
Yeah.
That's fucking Eric Collin.
Yeah.
He lives
Earl.
right down there in Turtle Creek. Yeah, we know him. No problem at all. Soccer's been awesome. We appreciate the sport. I do think the number of 50 million, gigantic. That's so
Huge.
awesome. I think people will still watch the spectacle. I hope. But I do believe Messi is the draw right now for a lot of Americans. And
I don't know.
you're down in Miami, though, I think.
Mbappe, Yamal, all the kids love Yamal.
There's like a lure to
All of-
England, same way with the Knicks, where you want to see him win because that country will probably burn down, similar to New York City and MSG.
Nonetheless, we will watch the football, and
yeah.
thank you to soccer. Thank you, soccer. We appreciate you.
Top 4 seeds.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the Toxic Table is a man who is now officially a two-time MLB All-Star out of Iowa. Great Iowa Hawkeye. Ladies and gentlemen, right fielder, Ty Schmidt.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ty.
Guys, hey, I'm glad you guys are along for the ride. I mean, we documented it last year a little bit, and Pat, you know about this more than most. I retired after last All-Star game. Kind of like you in your NFL career, you reach the pinnacle. You're the best there is, and you just say, you know what? I've kind of conquered this, and I'm gonna move on. So I did something very similar, very emotional time, obviously.
Made your first All-Star.
Yeah, exactly. First All-Star appearance, and you get selected on talent and love of the game and, all that good stuff. And it kind of reaches the heights that you never thought that it maybe would. So I stepped away and, kind of just focused on what we have here, what we've been doing, enjoying that. And then Judgy gets a stress fracture in his ribs this year, my captain. And he called me up, said, listen, Ty, I need you to come out of retirement. I need you to come play in my stead. And Judgy knows because he's seen me in the clubhouse. He's seen the tee work. He's seen me in the cages. He's seen me, taking infield with the boys. So, when my captain calls, I answer. It's really that simple. So I have come out of retirement. I am back. It is great to be in Philadelphia at my second All-Star game. And, boy, I can't wait for the festivities to kick off tonight. And I'm glad that you guys get to be here kind of experiencing it with
All right,
me.
well, congratulations.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Thank you.
I had no idea it was Aaron Judge who hand
It was
select-
his decision.
Captain.
It was my captain's decision. And I go as my captain says I go.
So you're playing right field in the All-Star game? Or
Yeah, I don't know if I'll start, but we'll see. We'll see. It's kind of, that's not going to be my decision. That's going to be John Schneider's decision.
Well, it's funny you say that because I see you got your mitt on. They might actually call us as well, boys.
Yeah.
We got maybe the best mitts in the game.
Yeah. Pretty ready here.
Yeah. Just got these.
oh, nice.
You go hot corner here, hot
Hey,
corner.
hey, hey,
Let me open it up a little. Jeez. Be careful if you're in the outfield. Bring some tape.
Some heat on that thing.
Bring some tape if you're in the outfield.
All right. Let's talk about tonight. These gloves kind of.
Yeah, the big mitts are a liability.
cool.
I don't
They're a
know.
liability.
This whole section out here in the outfield, Geico has given them all these massive mitts, and we're a little bit worried that they're going to actually, people are going to try to do it. because you see there's a couple holes here where we might get a couple raindrops.
Ball up.
Boom.
And even that one, that kind of slight toss, that almost found its way through the webbing. Now imagine if you get a 450 mile an hour home run off the bat of Bryce Harper.
We do love the mitts. We do love the mitts. We appreciate the mitts. We think it's a good idea, but we should keep eyes out for tonight. Let's talk about the All-Star Game fest. You just want a ball?
All time.
Ooh.
That's the
Catch
What else you got?
Cody down. Got another one here. Got another one here. Got another one here.
Is that a hot coffee? Throw that.
All right. This is what people said they wanted back. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
I can't believe we get to do
Show
this for them.
sucks.
How many
Mr.
times did you
Boys.
think about that
What's that?
when we were on a break?
Think about what? I didn't hear the question.
Oh, just get people that would too busy catching joms over there. There would be just people that would tweet very nice things.
Oh, to you?
Be like, hey, to us.
Not to me, no.
I think they would. I saw you tagged in a couple. They were like, hey, we can't wait for you guys to be back and stuff like that. Well, this is what you asked for, some of you. And
Drink it in.
we just don't know why, but we are very, very, very grateful. Okay, let's talk about MLB All-Star a little bit here. Tonight, Home Run Derby. New rules tonight. We don't have outs. We don't have a time. We have 20 swings for this evening. Now, on their last swing, if they hit a dong shot, okay, then it's make it, take it. Then you just keep going in each of the rounds. Obviously, this is something where there's a lot of thought about and chatter about how long this is going to take. Because if guys are just looking and waiting for pitches, is a guy going to take 10 minutes at his at-bat? Last year, we found out the average at-bat was 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay, so that time frame from last year is kind of the only comparison you can really have to this upcoming year. MLB is saying they've run some tests. They think it's going to be about 5 minutes per batter because they think that the batters aren't going to want to sit there and watch pitches either.
Right.
They're going to want to hit. So they believe that tonight should be very efficient and tonight should be awesome. And there's obviously odds-on favorite is Schwarbo here in his park. Bryce Harper, who's won it before, plays for the Phillies, been here for 9 years. Obviously, he's in it tonight. It is a loaded field. And let's not even talk about Moonshotataka Murakami, who will be joining us in the second hour here. He will be bringing his interpreter. Anytime we speak with somebody who needs an interpreter, obviously it is really solid stuff because we end up attacking the interpreter.
Have to.
Interpreter, fan of program, has seen the gig. I think he is ready for it. He better deliver our messaging to Moonshotataka Murakami with the same energy that we deliver.
Yep.
I need a little enthusiasm. I need a little bit more edge. I need you to have a little bit more Dan Patrick and ask that hard question.
That's right.
I know you don't want to do that as an interpreter, but I need you to get Dan Patrick hard questions in there for Moonshotataka. We will tell the interpreter all of those things. That was a wild scene that was happening over there.
Crazy.
Think she should have talked to him, obviously. But I mean, what? If you're the commissioner of a league, what is a hard question? Hard questions are happening all day.
Yeah, every question she gets right now, especially, is a hard
And is Dan
question.
Patrick super hard? I think he's a good interviewer, right? Isn't that kind of what he's? I don't think he's like he was talking hey, I'm going to ask you hard questions, but I think he was kind of giving himself a little bit too harsh. He does bring up everything. He's a great interviewer, but I think he's very fit. To his point, he's a very good conversationalist.
Fair.
That was an interesting thing that was happening, and all I could think the entire time is booking sucks. Yeah, booking shows suck. Like that, it is a nightmare actually to do. That's the worst part of the gig
By
actually.
far.
And so because those types of things, he promoted it.
That's right. Yeah, bingo. Been there.
So I can see why he got. And I hope.
Been there.
And a lot of times. And I hope Kathy and the WNBA and Dan. I hope they do. They have to.
Sure.
I think that's really the only way this thing goes forward. And I think it'd be good because I think the Fever just beat the Aces.
Killed him.
Yeah,
Record.
by 34 points.
Yeah, I think it was the second biggest victory in WNBA history.
Yeah. And for people that don't know, because we live in Indiana, Caitlin Clark. Yeah.
Changing the scope.
What do we even?
He's an icon.
They do watch-alongs outside the arena for her. For the WNBA regular season games.
Yeah.
They have to open up a watch-along area for Caitlin Clark because the building, nothing available. Watch-alongs outside of the building. I don't know how often that's happened in the WNBA. Obviously, I don't know the entire history of it, but she's a beast. She's an economic mover in every sense of the word. And also, so hopefully that all gets settled. Hopefully they all kind of settle into hey, we're actually an awesome thing that's happening here. Feels like maybe no.
Yeah, maybe not.
But I hope they do, just for the sake of everything, because I have a 3-year-old who's very active, and she's got good hand-eye coordination we're learning here, so I would like everything to be successful in that world. Hopefully it all gets worked out over there. Let's talk about the Home Run Derby tonight quickly, because we have a guest waiting for us in 2 minutes to talk about something that's potentially brewing in L.A. Tonight, we're going to have a boost, and I believe the over-under is 74.5 total home runs for the first round. We're hitting the over. Boys, baseball guys, can you tell me why we're going to see a lot of dongs tonight, and what does this park say about the field that we have here?
Yeah, so first off, it's a great park for home runs. The bank, the vault, some people call it the vault, is a great home run ballpark. It favors lefties. It's a little shorter in the left field, so when you have Schwarber and when you have Harper and when you have Moonshot Munataka, when you have the Paisan Jack Caglione, like these big Ben Rice, sorry, my apologies, who's has 29. Well, he's righty, and he is the last in odds. But no, plus like the hot weather, the ball's going to carry tonight. There's going to be a ton of home runs tonight. I love the boost over 74.5. I also like the longest home run is 484.5. O'Neal Cruz hit one 515 last year. Harper's hit one, Schwarber's hit one over 500 in a Derby 4. I think we're going over the 484.5 as well, but definitely the 74.5 first round home run.
Home Run Derby, always going to be awesome. And obviously it's on Netflix now for the first time. ESPN has had it for a long time. They're tinkering with the rules. What does this mean, Ty? And what should we expect out of the Home Run Derby? And how important is this? We saw a video, somebody pulled it up on the internet. Shout out to the internet being great. 1996 was the last time Philadelphia hosted this. It was in the middle of the day. It was at the Vet Football Stadium. It was Bonds and McGuire. And there was empty seats
everywhere.
Home Run Derby has turned into a full, awesome spectacle, Tosh.
Yeah, and I think this year, if you're really a baseball fan, but if you aren't and you're just, you watch the Derby every year, like, this is the most excited I've been about a field in a long time. Because every once in a while, we'll get, like, the big names, like the guys like Judge and Ohtani. They really don't want to, mess up their swing. I don't know if there's really any empirical evidence that actually happens, but those guys don't do it, so you get some of the young up-and-comers, and you'll see guys who have, maybe like 13, 14 home runs, and the moment actually is too big for them. We have a bunch of guys who have a bunch of homers this year, and I think we were talking about this before the show. I think a lot of guys realize now, too, that winning the Home Run Derby, like, yeah, sure, that is what you're trying to do, but guys want to have the most memorable night. We talked about Josh Hamilton hitting, 30-some home runs in a round at Yankee Stadium all those years ago. He didn't win that, but no one talks about Justin Morneau, the Twins first baseman winning it at the time. So I think a lot of guys actually sell out and try, like, hey, I got 20 swings. I'm gonna go as hard as I can. I'm gonna try to hit 18 homers in the first round. And if I don't win the whole thing, who cares? Because the next day people are going to be talking, wow, he stole the show in the first round. So I'm excited to see how the new setup works, and I think the field is really good. I'm very jacked that we're going to get a really good product tonight.
That's the most important thing, too, that field, because that's kind of how the NBA's dunk contest kind of died, because that was the thing. That was appointment television for All-Star Weekend. Who's going to be the dunk contest? Who's going to have that moment? And without the stars, without those guys, those big names, it's lost all this juice. So I'm glad that all the guys, the big guys, are still competing.
Especially the Philly guys.
Yeah, that's
for sure.
That is huge.
Yeah,
a lot of hometown pressure.
Phillies fans, we know a lot of Johns. Obviously, grew up on the other side of the state. People are very proud in the city of Philadelphia. They're from Philadelphia. Now, they will tell you how terrible you are if you play for Philadelphia very quickly. They're a great shit-talking town. They're a very passionate town. This place, though, is considered like top 3 atmosphere in all of baseball, right? And that's because of the Johns.
40,000 every night almost.
So Bryce and Schwarber bringing dongs tonight should make this an electrifying atmosphere.
Yeah, and Bryce Harper in 2018 when he won, that was when he was with the Nationals, and it was
in Washington.
In Washington, so he kind of already knows, hey, this is how it's going to feel pressure-wise. Like, really, it's Schwarber. Hey, you're the favorite. Go ahead, try and win, but look out for Bryce Harper tonight.
Yeah, Bryce Harper loves the moment, and it's, especially with
he's got Dino thrown to him too.
Well, Dino, L.A. Dodgers
third base coach.
He's
Dino,
the most elite older man I've ever seen, and he's won MLB. He's won home run derbies before.
Yeah, 2024, I think. So recently.
Yeah, so he's going to put it in a sweet spot for Bryce. I wonder how many people bid on Dino there, because obviously he was at Team USA.
That was our big takeaway from watching BP. Harper was annihilating, like everyone else maybe trying to do. I mean, Harper was just annihilating pitch after pitch after pitch, and Dino was throwing to him. So it's like, okay, Here we go.
Okay, something to think about as we go there. Let's pivot away from the MLB All-Star Week here and the festivities. We'll have Coach D-Row of Team USA and obviously MLB Network joining us in about 5-10 minutes to tell us a little bit more. Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is a Michigan man, a man who knows all the insides of the NFL, senior NFL insider for ESPN. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Schefter.
Hey.
Shefty, how are you, buddy?
Welcome back. Congratulations to Bruce. Looks like. Order, right?
Congrats to Bruce.
Congrats.
He got married over a 27-day period.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations, Bruce, over there in Croatia. It was straight out of a movie. Also, other congratulations are in order. D-Bone back in Indianapolis. He got married. He just got married in America.
At a Culver's.
I swear. Oh, yeah. Speaking of getting married, Adam Sandler did Taylor and Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mizorowski. I mean,
fastest pitch ever.
It was unbelievable. Repeat after me. Blah, 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 blah. For rich or poor, but. He sang. He rhymed the first 10 minutes. It was.
Like wedding singer.
Yes.
But also
and then,
officiant.
Wow. He did go to sing, and I assume there's supposed to be an auto-tune microphone somewhere. And he was like, I don't have my microphone. Okay. And then he just went into his thing, and he absolutely. It was. Legend. Anybody say anything? It was. Peyton Manning's right here. Eli Manning was right here.
What?
Abby Wambach was right here.
What?
Shefty?
Shefty was not there. Dean Blandino was, though. Unbelievable. People really noticed that. Hey, let's get into football, though, shall we?
Hold on. Who was the coolest person that you spoke to at the wedding?
Okay, Brad Pitt brought me a Jack and Diet. Bradley Cooper was there. Emma Stone is one of the coolest people of all time. Her husband, Dave, loves sports. Chris Rock came over, said hello. That was awesome.
Sweet.
Love
Take your pick.
Shefty, they all watch ESPN all day is what I'm learning. Michael Block was not there. I don't think. I don't think.
I mean, TC.
Tom Cruise was there. I mean, it was.
How many of those people were at Bruce's wedding, too?
No, that's the thing. Bruce had the European version of that. Mm-hmm. It was what was it, 26 days, Bruce? 25 days?
It was 4 shows more than the 2 weeks that everybody took off.
Bruce missed the week before our 2 weeks off, and he was showcasing this movie in Croatia where he was getting married. So we were all just like, oh, must be nice, Bruce. It was really good. But, Bruce, we are happy for you and Vic. Yeah, he started because Bruce, did you know I was going on full attack as soon as I saw you yesterday, or is this something that kind of caught you off guard? You're muted. He's right. Still in Croatia.
That's 5 shows. It was the minus 200 favorite. The chirps were the minus 200 favorite.
Mute him. Okay, let's move forward. Schefter, while we were gone, Bruce was in his 4th week in Croatia. Aaron Donald, for real, huh? So I texted Aaron Donald after the Myles Garrett thing and asked him, and the response was very positive, but also let me see, if I still got, after 2 years out, he was kind of questioning himself. Then we see video of him at the Rams practice facility with some pads, I believe, getting a workout in. Is Aaron Donald playing alongside Myles Garrett for the Los Angeles Rams with the Super Bowl in LA with the returning MVP as quarterback on the other side?
Pat, that's exactly what it was. He told the team that he wanted to go there, work out, see how he felt, see how he reacted, see everything that went along with being back in pads on the football field, and seeing how it made him feel. Now, I don't know what he told him about that after he went through those workouts at the facility, but I really think it was just a trial method to see how his whole body reacted, how his mind reacted to being back out there. And again, I don't know where he would be more appreciated, celebrated, wanted, respected than in that locker room with the Rams, with Myles Garrett, with a plan where they could play him 12, 15 plays a game.
What?
Use the spots that they need him most, have him on a line with Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett get double and triple teamed. Aaron Donald would not get that type of attention again. I mean, it's an unbelievably attractive arrangement for him. It's just a question of whether he wants to go through and do it. My guess is, in the end, that he will. Just a guess.
Hell yeah.
Because obviously he's thinking hard about it. There are a lot of people that want him back there. He has to make the decision ultimately, but I mean, I would think it's got to be awfully enticing for him to come back and play this year when the Super Bowl will be in LA.
Just the thought of him even thinking about it tells me it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of other things. Now, you said 12 to 15 plays a game. I don't think that's possible with Aaron Donald. Like, I think Aaron Donald, the reason why Aaron Donald wanted to find out who he was, I think, in these workouts is because I don't think Aaron Donald wants to go back and be like a shell of himself. I would assume Aaron Donald is expecting to go back and being dominant. Like, that is what Aaron Donald is expecting. I think that is what he's hoping. I think that's what he's trying to find out. And I think 90% of Aaron Donald is still a 94 on Madden. 95 on that. And 85% of Aaron Donald is still a 91 on Madden or whatever the case is. So if we see Aaron Donald back, just being from Penn Hills, Pittsburgh guy, I don't think you're going to see the Showcase OG tour at the end, especially because he's in the middle down there. So I think he'll be, personally.
How many years has he been out? 2?
2 years.
2 full years. I mean, that's a long time. It is a long time, but he is a freak of nature, the best defensive player I've ever seen play the game, and if he does come back, he'll see looks that he didn't see his entire career with having Myles Garrett on that edge. I'm sure he'll see less double teams. But, Shefty, moving on, Baker Mayfield. We've seen him mic'd up. We saw him playing some golf. Is there a contract coming soon for him in Tampa?
Well, they had talks before. The Buccaneers made an offer. It wasn't what Baker was thinking, and obviously he himself said that they weren't close and that he wanted the deal done. Was it by the start of camp or by the start of season? I think it was the start of camp. Yeah, no deal this season. And so, look, I always think that this is a window now till the start of camp and the first few days of camp for teams and players to work out extensions. I think you'll see a bunch of extensions get done here in the coming weeks for players that are worthy of them, for teams that want to keep certain guys. And I would think the Buccaneers will definitely be working to try to get a deal done with Baker. We'll see whether the two sides can come up with an agreement, a compromise on value. They were not close before. There's some ground to make up now. But both sides, I think, would like to see if they can get something done.
Okay, how about Vita Vea, right? There's still conversation down there for Vita Vea?
Same thing. I mean, look, we go through, I think there's somebody on every team just about where the team wants to get that guy off the market, under contract.
For sure.
And there's this window here right for camp. Look, I think we're about a week away from some of these talks heating up. Everybody's in training camp by July 28th. So a week from today would be July 20th. That gives us a window from the 20th to the 28th to try to get some extensions.
Panthers Cardinals, they're playing in the Hall of Fame game. They report July 22nd. Seahawks and Niners rookies, okay? They go July 17th and 18th. Obviously, they're playing in Australia before everything. And all NFL vets will be in camp by the 28th. It's right around the corner, boys.
Yeah.
Can you smell it? Can you smell it? I can. You talk about some deals on every single team. Conman has one for you. It's pretty big up there in New England.
Yeah, Shefty, I know some of them might not be top of the market. Vita Vea being one of those guys probably is. But Christian Gonzalez, what's the situation with his contract? Is that something that's going to be probably market resetting? What's kind of that panning out to be right now?
Well, I think there are a couple of cornerbacks out there right now that are in line for a big-time extension. You've got Devin Witherspoon in Seattle, and you've got Christian Gonzalez in New England. It happens to be the same agent working both deals. Oh. My read would be that you're going to see a Witherspoon extension, and once Witherspoon gets done, when that gets done, then you move on to Gonzalez at that point in time. And I think both guys will set record marks. There'll be huge deals, and I would think that by the time the season rolls around, I would think that both guys would have deals in place.
Okay, speaking of deals, last question here from Tone Diggs.
Yeah, I do, Shefty. Just because we've been off and, our nose hasn't been to the grindstone as much, what is the biggest thing left out there before camp that you're kind of paying attention to as far as maybe it's a veteran free agent who hasn't signed with a team yet, or what are you kind of sniffing around at right now with your new deal?
Well, I think that we're waiting on Aaron
hold on. Before you talk about Aaron Donald and everything, we got some new money to celebrate.
Shefty! Build another kitchen, Shefty.
Congratulations, Shefty. He's got a new multi-year deal at ESPN. Obviously, we saw Junior sign. Junior signed, Ian Rappaport
Junior deal.
So we thought maybe, the prince becoming the king happened right there. Like, holy hell, is the old man about to just have to see it out? Is Senior about to just kind of live out his days and then rap sheets with a booze in his hand, just kind of looking along? And then, everybody said, absolutely not. We now just have the guy.
The king. Yep. Long may he reign.
And we have Senior. Congratulations getting a deal done. I'm happy that we got this deal done.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm very pumped for you. You've earned it, brother. You're always on. So I have nothing but respect for what you do, and congrats.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me on. It's been the honor of a lifetime to work at ESPN. I told Ty I wasn't retiring. I know people were trying to run me off there and saying that I was retiring. I wasn't ready to retire, and that's not happening for a long time now.
Okay, well, congratulations. And when you do choose to retire, maybe you can finish one of those kitchens with this new deal. So Aaron Donald's the big name. Is there anything else that we're waiting on?
Well, you got Aaron Donald, you got some of those extensions that we're talking about. You've got some of the quarterback injury question marks, like Daniel Jones, how he'll be at the start of camp.
He's good. He's cleared. He just said it at his youth camp in Indianapolis. Thank you, Schefter.
He cracked the top 20.
Breaking news there, Pat. Good.
Now, he said at his camp that he's cleared for everything, I believe was the exact words. I'm cleared for everything, just kind of seeing how it goes. He was at his youth camp. Thank you to him giving back. And then I saw there was a ranking by people, and they forgot the number one offense in the NFL for the first 11 weeks of the season. Sure. Daniel Jones didn't crack the top 10 in quarterbacks, but he did crack the top 20. I guess that's
there you go. Yeah. That's good.
He was unbelievable for us. I do hope he's back healthy, but I think he said he's been cleared at his local camp from what I saw from local Colts following Daniel Jones to his sake, if that makes sense, Shifty.
Well, you got him. You got Mahomes out there. Waiting to see how he's doing.
I'm telling you, he looked good. He was dancing. I saw his ass dancing.
It was number 2.
Who, Mahomes?
Yeah.
Guy didn't even make the playoffs last year. What are you trying to say?
That's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, where's Stafford? Why isn't Stafford reigning MVP? He should be number 1.
He should be 2.
You think it should be Mahomes, Stafford?
Of course.
Stafford 1.
I mean, this is motivation.
Dave Mahomes stops trying to run people over.
This better be motivation for Daniel Jones. Okay, number one offense in the league. We just pay him $100-some million.
Yeah, let's get him to 12 at least.
I was kind of shocked to see Khalib at 10, but
he's better be higher.
I mean, Drake is only 23 and he's already at 8.
All right, Shefty, we appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. That's Adam Shefty. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is an incredibly handsome Italian man. He is. His people were coming over and interrupting Scott while Scott was working, which I appreciate, certainly. But we're at their event, ladies and gentlemen. Joining us now from MLB Network, the Hot Stove, ladies and gentlemen, Coach Mark Teresa.
Yes!
Come on now. Good, man.
I need to know where he gets his shirts from.
Yeah, good,
man. It looks immaculate.
Yeah, you do.
Unbelievable.
Let's go, Skip.
Unbelievable.
Hey, they said a lot of bad things about your skipping.
Yeah, we did.
Those guys right there.
Yeah, we did.
Those guys have said a lot of bad things.
Sure.
About the All-Star.
Nah, we got
Class act, you are.
I mean, you know what's about to happen.
Should have did y'all ass like Bam.
Let's go. Yeah, you guys should have just started fighting right there, like Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. That's sweet, by the way. Happy that we have real beef back in basketball.
Yep.
I hope they get put on a schedule more times than they would normally do to play against each other. That sounds awesome. Out in Vegas, they're doing it.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you look unbelievable. Great to see you.
Great to see you guys.
Happy All-Star Week.
Oh, this is the best. Right? In Philly, boys are getting ready to go for the home run derby. Harper, Schwarber are in it.
What?
Somebody's going to come out dressed up like Rocky Balboa.
Oh, maybe. You don't know that for sure. You're just kind of putting it out there.
Maybe.
I like that.
I might have caught wind of something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe breaking news right there. Dino throwing for Harper.
best.
That comes from Team USA workouts that we were at. Obviously, we were out there. World Baseball Classic became an incredible spectacle for baseball. Now, you, as the skipper and other skippers around World Baseball Classic, we come to find out afterwards, hamstringed by a lot of different rules and a lot of different teams not letting you play guys and do things. We will talk about that at a later moment. Let's talk right now, though.
Let's go.
How do teams view home run derby? How do teams view All-Star? Do they want their guys playing because they understand how big it is? Do they want their guys doing home run derby because they understand how big the spectacle is? Because World Baseball Classic did not feel like that from the teams. Teams very much like, hey, Scuba got pulled out of the. I mean, he's only allowed to pitch 14 pitches. Like, it feels like they're very against. But this, they're all for. Is that what we think?
Against Great Britain, yeah.
No, I think this is an honor for the guys, right? So I said, I'm sure a bunch of guys have been to like 7, 8, 9 All-Stars. You heard Bryce talk about he wants more. This is, honor the game, get out here. I think the home run derby has become a huge spectacle. I go back, you go back as a kid, Mark McGuire hitting tanks, Barry Bonds hitting tanks.
That was in '96 here. Mm-hmm. I guess that was.
Remember at Fenway?
Oh yeah.
Big sack going all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, that's special stuff.
Who hit 38?
Josh Hamilton.
28. Yep.
Yeah, 28.
No, 28. Sorry,
13 straight though.
Bobby Abreu putting on a show at Comerica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's special. So
20 swings. You like or hate?
I like it. I thought the guys were getting tired.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Because NBA All-Star, he brought it up earlier, and it's a great point. all the big stars used to do the dunk contest. They always used to do everything. Then science and stats started getting in there. Like, why would we waste our energy doing any of that? Whenever we have a week off, we got these games, we're going to start doing this. Home run derby, these guys are taking, hundreds of full hacks.
Oh, yeah.
That could fuck up your actual swing for baseball, right? Is that accurate?
And what's crazy, Pat, as soon as you take the turtle away, it's a whole new ball game. And then you put 50,000 in the seats and the expectation. I mean, you don't want to be the guy. That's why Bryce was a little reluctant when his dad couldn't throw to him. I get it. The WBC, if you looked out there who was throwing BP, besides Dino Ebel and Andy Pettit, we brought in BP throwers. It's important. You don't want to go out there and have a bad round of batting practice. If I couldn't work the ball around the lot, you went in pregame shower, you're like, I'm going 0 for 4 today.
Yeah, I used beat up balls, and I always punted with the wind. Every warm up. Yeah.
So I think it's important. Dino's one of those guys. He stepped up. By the way, his son got drafted 25th overall. His son last year got drafted in the first round. He produced 2 first-round picks, both for the Brewers. Dino's a stud.
And he hit the greatest infield?
Yeah. His fungo is elite. Fungo.
He's like the greatest. I'd love to see him manage. I don't know if that is what he wants to do.
Team USA?
Hey, he can have it if he wants.
No. Dino
want all that smoke?
No, Dino.
That's the tough part.
Hey, this is the last
question. I don't know
question.
if I wanted all that smoke.
Okay, this is the last question for me before the boys have one. It's going to be about that. Dino can't do it because he's current manager, I believe, with the Dodgers, right? He coaches for them. So I think it's nobody that is an actual manager can do it because it's during.
Yeah, it would be tough for them to do it.
Okay, so in your eyes, World Baseball Classic, success. World Baseball Classic, you look back on it now, fun. How do you kind of look back on the World Baseball Classic, honestly? Because
honored and humbled to be around. Truth be told, I like toot my horn because there's other people involved, but I started last March and I made every phone call to every player that was on that roster. And I worked with their agents. I worked with the front offices. I put in the sweat equity to build that team for the fans and get the best players. Now, they have to agree to do it. But with that comes some constraints. And I understood that going in. I just thought we would beat the brakes off everybody offensively, and that didn't come to pass. But, yeah, one of the highlights of my life. Did I enjoy getting canceled in the middle of it? No.
They were trying to come for your show,
I did stick my foot in my mouth. I went into that Italy game thinking as long as we don't get run ruled, we're advancing. And how am I...
Yeah,
I got into that game thinking that was going to happen.
I bet 5,000 on that. It was minus 2,200 or something.
Exactly.
So people are calling it the worst.
I wouldn't have done
bet in history.
Yeah. Pat, I look back on it. I wouldn't have done anything differently.
Oh no.
No, I couldn't have done anything differently. As far as guys, give it to me.
They're going to attack you for that. I'm not going to because I love that you're saying no regrets. I poured everything I had into it. In the moment, I had to make a lot of decisions that people don't know, but people are going to go back and say we didn't win. So
I got that. And Venezuela goes on and has an amazing game. Eduardo. I mean, we didn't swing the bats that night.
Harper, though, that was one of the greatest moments I've ever experienced.
But then right in that moment, truth be told, boom, I do a chest bump with him. I don't know if you caught that. We were teammates. So I blacked out in that moment, and Brian McCann's grabbing the back of my jersey. We have Garrett Clevenger warming up, and he goes, "Who do you want?" And Mason Miller. Oh.
Can't go.
Yeah, San Diego said no.
Hey, sweet chest bump, Skip. Yeah.
So
we can't throw the guy.
Yeah, you got a decision to make, right? Like, you just fall on the sword for these boys, and I'd do it again.
All right, we appreciate you doing that. And they took their shots at you for sure. Ty has a question about All-Star.
Why not?
Yeah, and we did kind of, because I knew. I mean, you were obviously the easy target because, like you said, a couple of those clips went super viral, and it's like, Jesus,
I didn't do myself any favor.
But we were talking about it, and, I went into it saying, hey, I love the WBC. While I was in it, I absolutely love it. And then now, looking at what happens to Judge, and who knows if that's related, but it's like I was like, you know what? Fuck this thing.
Guys.
Okay, yeah, fuck.
You heard that?
No. This is not.
I heard it all, dude. I watch you guys a lot.
We watch you every day.
Exactly, and that's what I said. I was like, this isn't D-Row's fault. This is bullshit that you got painted to be the huge villain. But how much of that do you think is the case? Because we're seeing a bunch of guys who are in the WBC who are now hurt, who can't be at the All-Star game, or who got hurt early on, didn't have good starts. Do you think that's just a byproduct of, that's baseball, that's the way it goes sometimes? Or do you think moving everything up and having these guys go full go when they're used to being in spring training, do you think that has contributed to a bunch of these guys getting hurt?
I don't think so. I want to say it's coincidence, especially for the position players, because you're getting playoff type at bats. If anything, I think it makes you better going into the season. You're ready to rock. From a pitching aspect, I would assume it puts a lot of pressure on them juicing it up a little bit quicker than they necessarily would. I think that's why a lot of the GMs and the front offices are reluctant to give us their, the dogs. But that's why we work so hard. It's like, okay, you can have Tarek Skubal, but these are the ramifications that come with it. Well, I felt like putting Tarek Skubal in a USA jersey was good for baseball. So it's like, I wanted him there. Skeens, it had to be worked out where he didn't want, he wants to throw within 5 or 6 days. Do not give me 7 days off. I don't feel comfortable with that. Logan Webb, they started the year a day earlier than everyone else, so we had to line up certain things there. So there's just a lot of moving parts. It's not just like everybody's ready to go and you can just start popping.
All right, let's move past World Baseball Classic. It was a good time. Brought me into baseball.
It was.
Brought me into baseball in a big way, just like soccer World Cup is kind of doing right now.
Yeah.
Inevitably, you guys made it a lot further than the U.S. soccer team.
Yep.
Hey, Ponch, let's go, buddy.
Hey, here we go. Keep it going, Ponch.
And D-Row, hey, here we go, D-Row. You mentioned a man right there that doesn't like to pitch more than 7 days apart. Go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, let's talk about the number one scoring offense in all of baseball. That is the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah.
But everyone in Pittsburgh wants to know about Skeens because the velocity is down.
Yeah.
They did lose a bunch of games in a row when he was pitching. Like, is the velocity being down, is that a concern for you? Or like, do you think he could be injured? Do you think it's him managing his arm because of a long season? What is the take in the baseball world on Skeens and his velocity being down? Even though he's won his last 2 starts, it's been good. And
he's become more of a cerebral.
I'm going to give him massive love. I've never seen a pitcher work harder than him. He touches the mound every day. I've never seen that before. A lot of sweat equity in and out. On the mound, up and down. So for me, I know he's prepared. I would say maybe what I was noticing, like maybe a little mechanical flaw.
Yeah, I saw that going around Twitter.
Yeah, but is that potentially because of a tweak something? Which is what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Because he would never tell anybody he has anything because Paul Skeens.
His last 2 starts have been nice.
They've been really nice.
Yeah, but he's been like working, right? He's been like, as opposed to, he was hunted by people.
Dominant.
Yeah.
He was hunted
Feels
by
like
people.
he's nibbling edges a little bit more because he's not as confident maybe in blowing it by a guy. Just watching every start.
Oh, no.
I could be wrong.
That's fair.
And is Mason Miller going to be a Pirate? There it is.
What's this, pitching ninja?
I think
Pitching
for me,
ninja here,
if you watch Paul on, he's not like, he looks like Roger Clemens and Nolan Ryan and those guys, but he's not working downhill. He's not a guy that's getting on top of his four-seamer. He kind of has a tendency to get a little rotational. It's kind of always been his MO, and maybe he's getting under the ball a little bit more, but God, I'll take him.
yeah, absolutely. He was your second caller.
I'm not going to try and figure out what's wrong with
Let's
Skeens.
talk about gas. Go ahead, Con.
Yeah, speaking of a guy like Skeens, I mean, the Miz is not even really on Skeens' level. He's on a different level because he's thrown the 50 fastest pitches in the history of the major leagues for a starting pitcher. What do you think about him? Is that something that's sustainable? Do you think that's going to become more normal, or is he kind of like anomaly? This guy is a freak of nature, and he is one of one when it comes to the speed that he's throwing.
Yeah, I think we'll see guys eventually get to that miles per hour, but he is a freak of nature, what we're watching right now. The ability, the extension, and it's 103, 104, and the extension's making it look even hotter. He's getting swings from big league hitters on heaters in heater counts that you just don't see.
What do you mean?
Okay, so when you get in a 1-0-2-0...
This one time, watch you in the hot stove.
All right, you get in a 1-0-2-0-3-1 count, you're usually getting a heater because they got to get back in the count. And when you know you're getting a heater and they're still blowing it by you, it's playing different than everybody else's because you're licking you're cheating to it, right?
Yeah.
If I'm in a 3-1 count and I look on deck and I know I got like a Hall of Famer up behind me, I've had Josh Beckett in a 2-0 count look at the camera and go, like maybe the catcher puts slider down and he'd go, like,
and you're standing there.
You're getting a four-seam cheeser right down your throat, and it's like, all right, let's go, let's cheat to it. I would say this: you're talking about the Buccos.
Yeah.
If I'm the Brewers, don't you put like with the way Miz is throwing, the Kyle Harrisons, their offense? It's like if Skubal is out there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Like who's going to take down the Dodgers?
Red Sox, maybe.
Braves? What about the
Are
Braves?
you buying the Red Sox?
You buying the Braves?
All the stuff.
Well, you tell us about Paisan because they're saying he's not focused on base. There's a lot of not focusing on the sport up there.
Hey,
in New
I talked to
England.
Roman.
That's not true.
Hey,
That's not true.
I reached out to Roman because he became like, I love that dude.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
Italians.
me too.
Yeah, you Italians.
Me
yeah,
too.
He's an Italian.
There's an
stallion.
Italian winning the thing tonight.
And then he ran him into the ground, D-Row.
I did play.
He didn't play him.
I said, you're not coming out of the lineup. All right, I had 3 wrist surgeries swinging. There was a 2-0 count against Randy Johnson, big unit back in the day. I cheat to a heater. He throws me a changeup, mad respect. And I feel my tendon just roll up my sleeve. And I ended up having 3 surgeries on it. So I was worried it was his wrist. It's not his wrist. It's a ligament in his finger that he's having trouble gripping.
Connor Griffin, that just
having trouble gripping the bat. So I know he's down in Fort Myers now.
Yeah, he's in Florida now, yeah.
All right, get him out of there. Get him out of Boston.
Yeah.
Open up a training table. Let him get his work in. And
yeah, but if it's a nerve, I mean, that's just a waiting game, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of like something that's, I don't love that, D-Row.
Saw those damn extra swings in March.
Come on. You guys were loving this.
We don't know. Hey, speaking of, D-Bud has a question.
Loving it, March.
Hey, by the way, I see you on X, man. I appreciate it. Seriously,
my favorite segment, Detective D-Row. And I saw you talk about the Marlins early on in the season, and they've been hot in June and hot coming into the All-Star break. Any kind of sleeper teams coming into this year or post-All-Star break that you can see potentially taking down the Dodgers or making a run at it, a legit run at it?
The only team I see listen, the trade deadline's going to decide a lot for a lot of teams, right? The Brewers, the Braves, you talk about them. They are so nicked up behind Sale.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
All these guys going down. They got Ronaldo Lopez, Martin Perez. You know, they got to go out and get some guys.
Phillies have arms.
I'm liking the Marlins.
I'm loving them.
They play D. They're having guys play above their pay grade. They got 3 monster arms with Sandy. He can match up against anybody's 1. Yuri Perez can match up against anyone's 2, and Max Myers 9-1. And he'll be pitching in this game. So they've been a super interesting team for me because they get after it. They play like an old school style where they're stealing, they're moving runners. Outside of the big boys, though, what I look at is like who's coming out of the American League. I feel like we know like who the good teams are in the National League, and it's going to be a lot tougher road getting through L.A., getting through Milwaukee. And
well, then what are we watching the games for, D-Row?
What are we watching?
You already know who's coming out.
I don't know. The Brewers just got swept too.
Well, that's just National League. We got to get Judge back.
Thank you.
Well, did you know that Aaron Judge handpicked him to be the All-Star
replacement for
You're the replacement.
Yeah.
2 times.
Do you get to run out to the line?
We'll see. I don't
That's
know.
the best
That's going to be John Schneider's
That's when you
decision.
get it like real. You know,
Is that the national anthem?
when they announce starting lineup.
Man, you and that national anthem.
Come on now.
Ready.
Hey, respect it. Right?
Damn right.
So good.
What a moment.
You need to get that size of the ceiling in your bedroom. Just right there. Let everybody know it comes in there. All right, D-Row, the last question here from Ty, 2-time All-Star.
When it comes to the All-Star game, do you think like this is going to continue to have its luster moving forward? Like I never liked when, and I don't know how players. I mean, you played during when like the All-Star game meant something. It was home field advantage in the World Series, and that was kind of a goofy ass thing. You know, I'm sure players thought the same thing, but now with like more guys, I don't want to say being hurt, but like, you know, this year baseball's at a time where like we need all these stars, and it's unfortunate that Judge and Ohtani
Miz got fatigue.
Yeah, exactly, stuff like that. But
Skeens can't
like,
go.
how excited are you about the younger guys that are going to be playing this year? Because I feel like that for like the casual baseball fan, they might not know, but people who watch day in and day out, like this is probably the best collection of young talent
guys.
that's been in the MLB in a really long time.
Yeah, you hope it's just coincidence one year and guys aren't bagging out. You heard Zach Wheeler wanting to be a part of this thing and pushing to do so. I hate taking it back to the WBC, but I always do, because like growing up in the United States, the only thing you're focused on is winning a World Series. So that's how they're conditioned. So when you watch Venezuela and Dominican and these teams attack it a little bit different than the United States of America, and then from the All-Star perspective, it's like you're a team and you got Miz blowing smoke and you get a chance to give him a reset. As a GM or an owner, you kind of want to do that, but
Let's
I
label
look
him
at
with fatigue.
No,
can't play.
I look at it like this: when I was playing, and maybe Pat, you just thought different than the rest of us.
I was a punter. He could.
Maybe you thought different than the rest. I never looked at myself as an entertainer when I was playing. I was fighting for my life, trying to go 2 for 4, let's win and move on to the next. And then now I'm on this side, and everything's about entertainment. So I hope we're wrong. I hope it starts changing. I would love nothing better than for the Miz to be out on the mound tonight.
Because even like Schlittler,
I also think we had this
Smart.
argument because it's Christopher Sanchez's home park, right?
Oh yeah,
and he got snubbed last year.
So I love the fact that he's on the mound, but from an entertainment value, The Miz would have been just as good. So,
that's why Chris got hoes last year.
Kirk Herbstreit texted me. He said,
something about the red legs.
Yeah.
Yep.
He said, I hate baseball. He said,
I saw.
He loves, but he should have been a professional baseball player. He has the home run record, hit record, everything in his high school. He loves baseball. Like he actually does. Dad, Ohio State football coach though, so I think like his entire life in Ohio, he was going to be a football player. But I think baseball was probably, and he loves football. I'm not saying he doesn't, but baseball talent wise,
he's got a passion for it. I've run into him a couple of times.
Loves the Reds. And from my understanding, watching the internet, he thinks the entire sport of baseball is bad because of how bad the Reds have been. He's kind of going down into it. Is there anything that maybe should bring him back with the Reds or any of these smaller market teams, or do you think
the way Hunter Green threw the ball the last time out?
Yeah, but that's inevitable that whenever they run into a bigger salary cap, they're going to be in trouble, right? And that leads to.
I know where you're going.
Yes,
I love.
We only got 2 minutes.
All right,
it's a Dan Patrick question.
I love the. Oh, go ahead, ask it.
Are they going to get a deal done?
I love the fact that they're talking now. I'll say that. We're in a different. I'll always be pro player, man. Once a player, always a player.
Yeah.
I just try and be a buffer to the league. Try and give the commissioner an idea. Hey, if you're gonna put this stuff out there, just know this is going to be the reaction to it. And from a player's perspective, feel comfortable being able to come to me if you need something to get where it needs to get.
Yeah.
So, as crazy as this sounds, when I was playing, I didn't pay too much attention to it because our Players Association, the head of our Players Association was a man by the name of Michael Weiner, and he passed away unexpectedly from cancer. He was the smartest man in the room. This dude walked in, his hair was disheveled, he had Converse shoes on, and you wouldn't think it, but he was the evil genius, right? So we all just kind of relented to him. I think the players are in a little different position. I think the money has gotten to just a crazy space, right? You saw the NBA TV deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $8 billion. I saw what you're potentially going for. Oh, jeez. I mean, you guys are rich. Can I get a backpack? Give me some.
Ladies and gentlemen, you win a World Baseball Classic. You get one, maybe another. Send you down to 11 too, brother. We appreciate the hell out of you. You're the man. Let's enjoy All-Star Week. Sounds like you think you have no idea if they're going to play next.
I really don't have any idea. I just love the fact that they're talking now and starting to at least throw. Listen, it's like a negotiation. I always said this when I became a free agent. You kind of knew what you were worth, but hey, let's throw out this crazy number, and they're going to come in crazy low, and hopefully they can whittle it together.
Now, that deal that you were talking about for us, there was another offer that was
through the roof.
Yeah. Still pissed about it, D-Row.
Yeah. But we are more than lucky to do what we do, and lucky to be in the room where it happens, and we're thankful you stopped by. We appreciate the hell out of you, D-Row. You're great on TV, bro.
Absolutely.
We watch you every single day. You're incredible. All-Star Week's going to be spectacular. We're back on the other side of the break. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change their life.
We have an opportunity to give away $75,000 to a kid named Daniel Villasenor.
Absolutely.
You're a sophomore, correct?
Yeah.
What is your major?
Civil engineering.
Okay, so what's that mean? What is civil engineering?
I don't really know.
Have you ever kicked a ball before?
I have.
When? Were you a soccer player?
Soccer player, yeah.
Okay, how were you at kicking soccer balls? Pretty good?
I was okay. I was good.
Have you ever said anything negative about football kickers?
Maybe once or twice.
Daniel! Damn, Daniel! We don't need that! You make a field goal here from 33 yards uphill. You're the civil engineer. You'd have to tell me, I think it's about a 40-yard kick. If you're able to do that, we will give you $75,000.
All right.
He's got no laces.
Yeah, what do we got going here? Can we get a shot of the shoes?
What time?
Hey, a shot of the shoes.
Daniel showed up in his Vans with no laces. What time did you get here for this?
About 11:40 last night.
You need a lot of power.
Good luck, Daniel.
I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Wait a second.
Just like everything this morning, that was a surprise. We did not expect that.
Let's go. We got to do
one more kick for $100,000.
You got this, dude.
Let's go. How about this, Daniel? How about this, Daniel? Not only is this one for $100,000, if you make it, we'll add another $100,000 to the $500,000 donation donation we're about to make from College Game Day to the hurricane relief. It could be $600,000 if you make this, with $100,000 going into your pocket. Daniel, this is bigger than you. Let's make a kick, bro.
Way to overcome the shoes here. That was a heck of an effort. Come on, you got this.
In Berkeley, California.
You got it.
Oh! Hell yeah!
Great job.
Damn, Daniel! Damn, Daniel! All right. What just happened? Are you kidding me? It's fun, man.
11:40 he was there.
I know. $600,000 to hurricane relief. $100,000 to Daniel. What a morning in Berkeley.
The following program is a collection of stooges talking about happenings in the sports world. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. There may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further.
Hey, let's go. This show stinks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful for.
McAfee on the line with a gorgeous assist.
The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers.
You pig!
Damn it! Your friend tell a friend something nice could change their life. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the United States of America's first ever capital. Woo! Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the home of the Big Dong Derby. We are back.
Big Dongs!
He said it that time.
But you better wake up.
He said it.
Sports.
He said it. He said it that
Program.
time. Now he didn't move his lips because he didn't want to be like caught saying big dongs. But that's what tonight is all about. We're here in Philadelphia. This jacket was just delivered by Team Store. This is All-Star Game Sport
Nice.
Kit.
Okay.
Cut the sleeves off. I appreciate any time somebody does that, and also big shoulder pads of these things.
Okay.
So that's what I'm realizing here. So if you buy one of these from Team Store, maybe go down to Oklahoma Drill. Maybe get down in there and spear somebody. But we are lucky and thankful to be back and to be here celebrating baseball and celebrating sports as a whole. Tonight's about big dongs. We feel that the over in the first round is going to hit, so we are boosting that at DraftKings. It's called the first round Big Dong Bonanza, where 74.5 is the over-under for the first round amount of home runs.
Easy money.
We think the over is going to hit, and it is boosted to plus 120. We will let you know immediately upon it getting up onto the DraftKings sports betting platform. They are in an interesting spot. They're in an interesting spot because of the fight
What
that happened on
happened?
Saturday.
Yeah.
It's a very fascinating
that
thing,
guy.
obviously. Yeah. That's a weird situation.
Very weird.
It happens, man.
Yeah, that
Especially when you're away
sucks.
for 5 years.
I know it does happen, but then the conspiracy fodder immediately happens, especially with the amount of gambling. And then they were marketing the biggest gate in history and all these types of things. Then you watch in warm-ups, he looks completely healthy, obviously, that right knee. So as a kicker, punter, my left knee was my plant foot. I used to call it the peg. This thing ain't worth a damn. The right leg is doing everything. This left leg is just kind of hoping it can stand everything else up. The amount of torque and twisting on, I got like 4 surgeries on my left knee as a kicker on the right side because of the amount of twisty dooha. So whenever you're watching him there, it feels like he's very confident in the warm-up on the kick. Then everybody started talking about, well, he took his shoes off weird right before he got into the octagon. Obviously, Conor McGregor's first return in 5 years. He takes the left shoe off, no problem there. Then he goes to take the right shoe off. It's a little bit of a thing, and he won't go back on his foot, or is he just off balance trying to be smooth? Now he goes back onto his right foot right there, and he does a little bounce around. And there's people saying, well, he knew he was hurt. It's like, I don't know, because he's standing like that, jumping on it. I don't know. Maybe he's testing it. I refuse to believe that they're lying to all of us that he walked in there. That would be a big-time fraudulent thing. But it certainly opened up the Pandora's box on the amount of things that could happen. I just don't know if you had an injured knee, if you would still do that immediately off at starting if you're trying to win a fight. Now, granted, a lot of people are saying he wasn't trying to win. It was a money grab. People are saying it's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And he practiced it allegedly, that kick, for like 2 months. It came out.
That's what it is, yeah.
Kavanaugh said he was sleeping in the gym and he'd been sober and obviously very religious. A lot has happened. I learned about in his personal life too on my Twitter account once I said, is this guy going to win? It's 5 years, feels like a long time. A lot of stuff happening over there. Very serious stuff, obviously. But when we're talking about strictly fighting, it's like, I don't know if they practiced him having to overextend because Holloway backed up. So whenever he backed up, his right knee goes from being like a good base to like a knee over toe, not knees over toes guy, which I think is good for squatting. But I think he overextends there and twists at the same time. And I don't think his knee had felt that. And I think he is 37? 37 years old. So I think the overextension is the thing that ended up doing it. I think he got hurt on that first kick, personally. I believe he got hurt on that first kick. But there's a lot of people talking as if that was not the case. 9-year NFL vet, Darius J. Butler. Yeah. I've had knee problems, and I definitely think you can maybe have like a little thing wrong with it. Like A.J. Hawk's knees. For the rest of his life, since high school, not good. My knees, since like high school, not good. Definitely things been wrong with him all the time. But for like a serious injury to happen and blow a knee out, like I think it did happen there. But there's a lot of people that don't believe that.
There's always going to be a conspiracy fodder for sure. And look, it's always a difference with athletes between being injured and being hurt. Was he hurt throughout this whole process, getting ready for this fight? I'm sure he was. He's an athlete. And you can practice whatever you practice 1,000 times, but it's nothing like once you get to a real live game rep or live fighting rep. So I think he attempted it. And look, that was probably the only way he was going to win this fight. It's some crazy shit just knocking Max out early on, because if they go, 2-3 rounds, Max is going to beat the shit out of him, I think. But being away for 5 years, I think that played a huge role. And then look, he tried a damn Superman kick for the first one. It took him. I think he got hurt there as well. I don't think he came into the fight super injured. I think he injured himself on that fight, which is very, very unfortunate, especially for us who sat there and tuned in and probably paid some money to do so.
No 61% of the bets, 80-some% of the handle were on Conor McGregor. Yeah. I think everybody was doing that just for nostalgia. It was hard not to just be like, he's getting how many? What's his odds right now? He's getting in there. Let's go ahead and hammer that. But there was a lot of people, Tone Diggs included, watched the walkout
5 seconds in
and watched everything and were like, this doesn't look like a Conor McGregor that's ready to go to war, especially against a Max Holloway. So I think there were some people questioning to begin with. For that to end the way it did, especially after what Paddy the Baddy as an underdog just had done, and the rest of the card, what it was, and obviously it's International Fight Week for them over there, so it's a whole celebration. Just a stale ending, toxic table at Boston Connor and at Ty Schmidt.
Yeah, even like Gable Stevenson, like that was so awesome to watch. Like
he's going to be a problem.
He's going to be unbelievable. John Jones training him, like this was so sweet to watch. I think he was like minus 140 to win by TKO in the first round. Just an absolute beast. But it seemed like, to your point, Holloway almost maybe not heard a pop, but saw him get hurt early.
For sure.
Like, you see Max at the end even point to his knee and then at the ref like, hey, this guy is hurt.
So Max Holloway said that fair on him, he said, because the entire time he was telling him to stop the fight, Conor was saying, no, keep going.
Yeah.
So Conor allegedly, Max Holloway said, Conor didn't want that to stop. He wanted to keep going. He was actually telling the ref to keep fighting, is what Max Holloway said immediately afterwards in the interview.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very clear that Max Holloway was like,
something happened.
You can see it because those fighters, they're breaking down every inch of these dudes. Yeah. So he saw it. And look, 5 years, I want to keep going back. Remember when Phillip Rivers came back, we all just assumed something terrible was going to happen. He was going to get hit the first time. He's going to break in half. Like, I was with you, Tone. Once he started walking out, the nostalgia at first is like, okay, Conor, he may do this thing, and then it's like he's been away for 5 years. There's no way he even makes it past the first round, and then something.
It's not how sports works.
Legit, especially combat.
Especially combat.
It's not like swimming where you take 5 years off and all right, he's back in the pool. This is completely different.
This is what Max said afterwards. You could see me talking to the ref. This guy's done. Conor's like, no, fight or whatever. And Max Holloway, I mean, he celebrated the win, which he should.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because if he doesn't back up, is there an overextension and a twist? So I think he could say, like,
it was crazy.
The guy telegraphed the super.
It was
thing.
crazy that he backed up, and Conor wasn't prepared for his opponent to back up.
Oh, you go to hell!
Did you see what the move was?
I did.
The move was a pump fake right. Okay, set up with the right hand too. So you hope that you're looking at that, and then it was supposed to be a sneak. I was watching him train it a bunch. I'm like, oh, he's got like a little sneak. Little kick, because remember the Jose Aldo thing?
Yeah, yep.
It was like a prepared planned thing, and they said he trained this for 2 months. So I think he was supposed to get distracted by the right and like hopefully move and then open up, and the left was supposed to come. But to D-Butt's point, 5 years is a long time.
Exactly.
So long.
5 years
game rep.
is a very, very, very long time, especially with the life he's been living. And even though he said mentally he was all the way back living in the gym and doing it all, I think his body potentially might have got comfortable in the yachts.
Yeah.
You know, I think his body might have done that.
Who knows what kind of weight cut he had to have going in, you know, like all that stuff. And, you know, for everyone who bet on Conor, I get the nostalgia thing, but, like, also shame on you. You know, he wasn't fighting a tomato can like Gable Steveson was, which is why I said that. Gable Steveson, the UFC always does this. It's like they grabbed a blackjack dealer from Caesars and said, all right, Gable Stevenson's going to beat the shit out of you. We need this guy to be a star. That's what it looked like. So I'd like to see him in a level up of competition. I mean, this guy. What is this guy doing? What is this guy doing?
He's throwing bombs.
No, he's not ready. He's not ready because you know what? He was dealing 18s 2 hours before this at Caesar's Palace.
So I'll say this. I think he had a 7-card 21 too earlier today.
Yeah, exactly.
He had a good confidence coming in. I don't know who he was. Obviously, the MMA people know who it was, and we'll be told that we don't know ball or whatever.
Yeah, Allison.
But I would like to say this.
It is
It is with a Y.
Yeah,
with a
Is
Y.
that Larry's son?
nephew.
No. Yeah. But I think what we learned about Gable is he does have the killer.
Yeah, he definitely,
He has the killer instinct. No, it doesn't mean we didn't know for sure. Like, right, just because he's a good wrestler, there's a lot of good wrestlers that get into UFC and they can't throw hands.
Almost all of them.
And things like that. It's like he is world-class wrestler. And it looks like his striking, especially with John Jones training him, right?
Yeah,
That's a Jones.
big deal. Yeah.
And then I assume there's going to be elbows coming next, which is the John Jones staple. But, like, I am a believer in this guy athletically. I am a huge believer in him. And if mentally and mentality-wise he can kill you, all right. Good luck, UFC.
Big part of this, yeah.
Patty, Sugar, Gable could become a star.
Yeah.
I thought he'd do a backflip.
Yeah.
No backflip.
He might have been gassed.
I don't think so.
Might have just told him,
Who am I
like, hey,
kidding?
don't
He beat the
do
shit
it.
out of that guy. It took,
Yeah.
took 35 seconds.
And then Patty the Batty locking this thing in. Obviously, all the super experts said that this is so outrageous the way he got his legs up there. And he said he was like a spider.
Yeah.
He said,
spider lad.
Yeah, and he said he was thinking about potentially retiring if he lost this fight.
Yeah.
And he said Gaethje, who he lost to last, beating Ilya was like a huge, like, okay, so Gaethje's the guy. All right,
Yeah.
because he was starting to, like, really question everything with how big of an underdog Gaethje was to Ilya. Patty's like, I just lost this guy who is 5X underdog to the best fighter in the world. What am I even doing in here? Gaethje winning, he said, was a big deal. And then he was telling the ref he was out for like 5. So he said, he's out, lad. He's out, lad.
What is that move?
Yeah, I don't think anybody really knows. And that is the Patty the Batty special. I didn't know he was fighting. Hand up. We're off. Okay, hand up. Soon as I saw the, Patty the Batty. Oh, Patty the Batty. I was like, I didn't know he was fighting. I get on DraftKings. He's an underdog. I was like,
give me that.
I forgot he even lost to Gaethje. I'll be honest. All I remember is Patty coming out and
going nuts.
Going crazy and then gaining 70 pounds.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Immediately after winning and then coming all the way back down. Him watching Conor lose. Oh, it's already over.
Yeah.
And then he looks at the mic.
There's a new boy in town, lad.
He's perfect for them.
Yes.
He really is perfect for them, and hopefully they continue to have it. That was a dud of an ending, though. I would like to go on the record as somebody that did put $250 on Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Shot in the dark.
Just because. It's like,
Which, I know you, that's not very confident.
I was just like, got to do it.
yeah. But then as soon as why would I?
Yeah, what just
why did I
happened?
just light that on fire?
Exactly.
That's what I thought.
I know your units, you weren't very confident.
This jack is very hot.
It looks thick.
It
Yeah.
is very hot. It is nice, though. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is a man who I believe would be considered country boy. You know, also a
Hoosiers!
Ladies and gentlemen, a Philadelphia Philly legend. A man who is the odds-on favorite to win the home run big dong contest tonight. Kyle Schwarber. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for coming through.
Forbes, how you doing, buddy?
How's it going, man?
What's up?
How's it going?
Good to see you, man. How are you doing, brother?
Natty was the last time we saw him.
Living the dream.
Yeah, you look unbelievable. I want to let you know you look good. This is mid-season shape, I guess, right? This is mid-season form that we're in. And how do you feel? I got a chance to talk to the boys in the clubhouse, the equipment managers for the Phillies last night. Good people, great people. Said they love the vibe of the team right now. How do you feel about the Phillies, and how do you feel about you guys hosting All-Star festivities here?
I mean, we feel pretty good about where we're at, especially from where we started. We were 9-19 to start the year off. lot of adversity kind of happened. We lose the manager. They let him go, and then we turned it around and put ourselves in a really good position. I think we're only a couple games out of the division lead, and just for us here, it's going to be so freaking cool just to see all of our friends here tonight. I mean, we get to see it on a pretty regular basis what they bring, electricity wise to us, and for it to be on display for the national stage is going to be pretty cool.
I was talking to one of your equipment managers. I guess you guys are the first team in MLB by this time to be 10 down to where you're at right now. Obviously, going an incredible run. I also was told that the manager was loved, and you all felt terrible that basically happened. It might have been a little bit of a kick in the ass that he was getting blamed for you guys. Congrats to you guys being studs. You talked about this place bringing you guys electricity. I think anytime the Phillies are in postseason baseball, the big takeaway is, hey, is that the best stadium in sports? Tonight with you and Harper doing it. Thank you for doing this, by the way, and signing up for it. You've obviously done home run derbies in the past, so has Harper, but doing it in Philly with your fans tonight should be electrifying. And what do you kind of expect out of this evening from yourself?
I don't know what to expect.
I need you to hit 75 in the first round. I need you to hit 75 home runs in the first round. The over-under for the entire first round is 74.5.
Really?
We need you.
Just me personally to
so no question.
If you could do 25 or so, you'd be good.
45.
Have you prepared for the 20 swings? What is like the mindset for all of you guys, and have you chatted about what you're planning on doing together?
Yeah, I practiced one time out in Detroit. We were just in Detroit and just did 15 and 20. Just trying to figure out. One, it's more for probably the pitcher than it is for us, just to kind of figure out where he's going to stand, how hard you want him to throw, things like that, and for him to get used to throwing to a catcher, because in BP, we just throw into a turtle. They don't ever have a catcher. There's always a backdrop there. So it's going to be open field for him, no turtle, no nothing. So him practice, feel it out, but it's going to be a different format, 20 swings, which I think is going to be a little bit, easier on the bodies for us, where swinging for 2 minutes, 3 minutes straight, it's
and also you have to throw some bad pitches, so straining with shit that you wouldn't normally swing at. We talked to some people from MLB, because obviously the immediate worry is 20 swings. You guys can just, this could be a 5-6 hour spectacle tonight. MLB people are like, you think the players want that? Players don't want that. Players don't want that either. How picky and choosy are you going to be? Is it a groove thing? Like, what when guys get hot, we assume you're going to want to swing at everything. Like, how have you kind of managed what you're going to do with that? Is it an ABS thought? Like, I need to keep that out of my mind. I just need to swing at good pitches and let somebody else take care of that? Like, what is your thought?
Yeah, we all have a pretty good general idea where we want the baseball. And then once you do get in that groove, it comes easier, right? You just kind of feel yourself going, and then you make a couple outs. You might get a little bit more selective, whatever it is, but you hit that groove and it just keeps rolling off, and you just keep feeding off the energy.
Where's your pitch? High? Inside? Where do you like it?
I just like it up. Yeah, the old saying, if it's up, it's already fence high. You just got to touch it. So
is that an old saying? I just learned that.
Yeah, the old saying is the saying that the ball up, right? It's always a tough pitch to hit, because it's eye level, but a great said that it's already fence high. You just got to touch it.
I love to hear that. Ty, two-time All-Star, is a question for you.
Yeah, congrats on another selection. Obviously, it's pretty cool that you get to do it at home. How much will you have to do? Like, obviously, if you're in this event, there's going to be a bunch of adrenaline. Do you think you're going to have to manage a bunch more because it is at home and people are going to be going crazy and you're the odds-on favorite? Like, how much do you have to manage that, where it's like, hey, if I really do want to win this thing, I can't really burn myself out in the first round?
Yeah, I heard if you don't win it, you're getting cut.
Yeah. Ship you out of town.
Yeah, see ya.
Fans will kill you.
I was I think I was the favorite in 22 when I went up against Pujols, and I got knocked out in the first round. So
no, we need 75 in the first round.
That happened.
Got experience with being knocked out. Got experience with making it to the finals. Obviously, in 2018 against Harp in Washington. But it is going to be interesting, right? I've never really done something at an all-star festivities at home, and being in Atlanta last year and doing the three swing off there at the end. The electricity was there, but it obviously wasn't your fan base. It was weird having Atlanta fans cheer for you, because you're used to this walking out getting killed. But now it's going to be. It's like, I feel like every swing or every ball that's going to go out, it's just going to be a different level, and they're going to be putting everything in me and Harp tonight, and hopefully we can show out for them.
Yeah, Schwarbo, the over-under tonight for longest home run is 484.5. O'Neill did 515 last year. I know you've gone over 5 before. Do you think that's a good number? Do you think it's going to go over 484? And besides you, who would you expect to hit one over maybe 500 tonight?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
It's going to be weird because obviously the lefties, we got the decks here where sometimes it knocks off distance.
Oh, because they're projecting.
Yeah, it projects, or it just pretty much lands where it lands, and that's where they say it is. There's sometimes you'll absolutely just kill a ball, and you're like, there's no way that went like 420. Right? There's just no way that went 420. But I think we'll see some of the longer home runs if guys are going to go to center, or if we're going to get some righties that go up here. Like that's a poke up here.
They told me this is a lefty ballpark. Is that accurate?
It is.
Is it? Why is that? Because of that?
It's like, me in general, once it starts warming up here, it's just a good hitter's park in general. I think the concept, everyone always comes in and says, man, it's such a great hitter's park. But you weren't here in April when the wind's howling in. And we nuke one to center, and then all of a sudden it's not even getting to the warning track. But it is a fun place to hit, and the decks do have something. The big video board now that we have kind of cuts out some wind, and I think we'll see. Dude, you guys got to watch Harp. Harp will take some pretty serious batting practice, and it'll go far.
We were at a Team USA batting practice, and bunt the first one. Obviously, respect the game. And then
I don't think you did, though. I don't think you laid a ball down.
We love that, though.
Got to see one.
My last bunt attempt might have been in like the 22 World Series with 2 outs in Game 6.
How'd it go?
Terrible idea.
Were they playing a shift?
No, it was a 2-strike bunt too. I was like, man, I have this like great plan in my head. I'm like, man, this dude's nasty. I don't see him great. I'm gonna lay down this bunt right here with 2 strikes. Just got to touch it. Just got to get it down. High heater, fouled it off, and I walked back just looking like an idiot. Like, what am I doing right now?
I'm supposed to be a hitter.
I already went deep in the game too. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm like, what am I doing right now?
Connor has bunt one tonight.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
No, that would be an awful idea.
19. Say I only need 19 swings.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Let me go ahead and get rid of this one here at the beginning.
We need the over. Come on, man.
In the second round.
Second round,
15, 14 swings. Go ahead, Connor.
Schwarbo, I think it was Harper who said, hey, let's break out the metal bats.
Yes.
What are we doing with the wood? It's the
Good
home run
memes from
derby.
that.
Let's do that. Is that even remotely possible? Is that something you would
Have you
even
done
consider? Yeah, and have you done it in like a major league park?
I think I bought a metal bat like 4 years ago, and we were just messing around with it. Like went to Dick's, and Dick's Sporting Goods bought a metal bat, and I was like, let's bring it out here. Brought it out, and it's surprisingly didn't go as far as what you thought it would. But I know that obviously technology changes, but it'd be sick if like we could get like the old bats that we grew up with, the BSRs. They were hot as could be.
The red lines.
Wouldn't those dent though, right? Wouldn't you dent those ones?
If you swing hard enough.
Yeah, they dent, but it came off hot. But those kids in the outfield might have to. Those kids in the outfield might need these.
No. Goes right through. Hey, honestly, we would like to get ahead of this. These people, I think.
Bring your own ball mitt.
Yes.
Okay.
And do not go.
Junior Caminero is going to rip one.
Do not do web
that's
over
probably,
face.
That's going to be the other pick. Junior Caminero, I think might hit one over 500.
Do you feel nerves? You guys play so many games. There's no way you can get nervous for games. Maybe nervous for moments. Maybe butterflies like bottom of the ninth have to do something. Home run derby. What would you feel going into that? You've done so many of these, but it's at home, and obviously you are wanting to put on a show for the good of baseball. This is for the good of baseball, not just for Philadelphia.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be a little anxious, right? Like you don't do this really, and when we're in season, we don't. When we go outside and we're taking batting practice, it's more focused than it is like, hey, let's just try to rip homers right here. Mm-hmm. So obviously you have that. You're gonna have a crowd. Everything counts, and they want you to win, and we want to win, right? Like me and Harp, like we were talking about the other day, like it's going to be fun because we're going to have a bunch of Philly fans up in here, and they're going to be wanting to see us rip homers, but it's also too just like the fact of we don't ever really do this. It just adds a different layer on, but it's a lot of fun. It really is going to be a bunch of fun, and once you get into the box, you hit the first one, it's gonna feel normal.
Maybe you Maybe you bat flip everyone, so they have to bring you a new bat.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Bad
like
idea.
musicians have new guitars.
I was going to say light the bat on fire.
So, but maybe I don't know. Maybe that's
Can you
your
light the
fifth
bat
one.
on fire?
At Jesse Cole, Savannah Banana will have a lot of ideas. Maybe it'll be a fire bat. You hit a home run though. I think you fucking bat flip. Somebody
Another
brings
one.
you in a new bat.
This-
Boom. Bat
Keep
flip.
rotating.
20 bats total, right? That's all we know. Well, actually, the last ball.
Could be more. Could be more.
But you hang on to that last ball.
Yeah, or you just hang on to the good one. You hang on to the one,
Do you have a good bat?
get that hot streak going. You hang on to that bat, and then once it makes a couple outs, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Any broken bats by you?
No, I've tried that once. It was like I was young, like in Chicago days, and I didn't do it on the field because I was like, I don't want to embarrass myself.
Smart.
The thought already crept in. I'm like, that thought already crept in of doubt. Like, I'm not going to embarrass myself, so I'm going to go down into the cage, and I go underneath, and then the anger already wore off a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, like I feel like when you snap a bat over your leg, you just have to be blackout angry at yourself,
Yeah.
and that's gonna the force, and you're not thinking anything. It's
Yeah.
just gonna snap.
Kind of
As
in
soon
a
as you
zone.
start thinking about like, am I gonna break this?
Yeah. It already beat you.
It's done. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, how do guys do this? I watched Jason Hayward snap a bat like a twig, and my knee hurts now. Like, I'm limping, and I already can't play defense, and I'm having to limp out the left field.
I'm already a liability out here. Go ahead, D-Bud.
I'm glad you and the other stars are still doing it, because we're talking about the dunk contest in NBA, and that was kind of like for casuals. Even if you weren't a basketball fan, if you're not a baseball fan, you still tune in for the home run derby. What's like your first or best memory of the home run derby growing up? We were talking about the Josh Hamilton 28 one round. They showed the highlights of 96 with Bonds and McGuire going back and forth. What was that most memorable highlight for you from the derby growing up?
Man, it's a great question. Thank you. Obviously, Hamilton was a fantastic one. Where 28 and around, that's just
Absurd.
ridiculous.
Insane.
I was telling the story where I was in Cooperstown playing in the Cooperstown tournament for baseball players. Like when you're young, you're 10 and 12, you kind of grow up wanting to go to that tournament. And we were watching the home run derby, and it was Bobby Abreu when he was a Philly. And I don't remember the specific part, but I remember him in an orange uni, and he's just ripping balls left and right. And I was like, man, I want to get a Bobby Abreu jersey. And shocking enough, when you know you're participating in the home run derby as a Philly at Citizens Bank Ballpark, like that's pretty cool. Full circle moment. But obviously too, like I grew up in Cincinnati, Reds fan, Griffey, hat backwards, like growing up playing t-ball. I got a wood bat. There's a picture of me. It's funny. Like I'm t-ball, balls up. I got my hat backwards, wood bat, and I'm trying to like hit the Griffey tilt. Right, like. And that was just another cool moment of just thinking about the home run derby. But we always played that growing up in the backyard. Like we had an above ground pool, and then we had a short fence and left. So like we called the short fence and left pesky. We called the pool out and right. We called that McAfee Cove. And then like the house, we called that the Green Monster. And just trying to hit homers left and right in the backyard.
I love the childlike joy still, though. You know, like the love of the game, because you know, we've seen the NFL Pro Bowl become what it's become, the NBA All-Star become what it's become, and all those guys would tell the same stories about watching people. Then science gets in the way, statistics get in the way, money gets in the way. The fact that you guys are still doing it, I think, is a big deal for the sport. It's very hockey of you guys.
Yeah.
You know, it's good for the culture of baseball, I think, that you guys continue to carry it on. Like, legit. Do you feel an onus for that? Is it because of love of game? Are you all like that in a baseball world? Like, should we judge you guys a little bit more in the hockey-type culture world than we do?
Yeah, I mean, like for us, where we want to, like, this is an honor for us to be here. You know, I remember the first time I got selected to an All-Star game. I was hurt, actually. I blew up my hamstring, and I got voted in. And I was like, man, do I keep doing my rehab through the break? And John Lester pulled me aside. He goes, hey, you're going. He goes, you're going to the All-Star game. He goes, it's your first one. It might be your last one. You never know. And just to experience it and be around the best of the best and see what they do and just have the festivities and everything like that. I was like, you're right, I'm going to go. And the first time there, you just kind of felt like a puppy dog, right? Like you're just looking around, you don't want to say much, and watching guys go about their business. And it really was an honor. And now that I've gotten to do this a couple times after, it still feels like that. And, you want to feel like that you put on a spectacle, right? Like I remember being the kid watching the home run derby.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, full circle moment, there might be a kid trying to be you, in the backyard trying to hit home runs like that,
Off the
right?
house.
Like so,
for sure.
You just never know, and we only play this game for so long. Like that's the biggest thing. We only play this game for so long. Yeah, injuries get in the way, health, right? There is a huge big picture that we're all trying to get to right at the end of the day, and that's holding up a World Series trophy and having a parade down Broad Street. And you want to make sure that there still is a long road ahead after this, but also too, you want to make sure that you take this honor seriously and put on that spectacle and that show for the fans, because they do care, and they do want to see the kids want to see their hero
bombs,
going out there and doing
dude. We want to
something.
see big dongs. That's what we want to see. And when the big stars are hitting the big dongs, that's good for the big leagues and the big show. I mean, that is just the reality of the business. I mean, we're seeing it with soccer right now. The stars are all playing well in the biggest tournaments, so everybody's watching.
Blowing up.
When the stars are doing things that is good for the sport, we cannot wait to watch you and the others. Maybe you go over to the dunk contest. Thanks.
That'd be cool.
5'11", 230 out of Cincinnati.
I'm gonna need a freaking trampoline or something out there.
Don't hurt yourself. Last question comes from Con Man.
Shwarbo, the other biggest part of the Derby we know is the pitchers. And Bryce, he got Dino, and we all love Dino big time. I don't know if that was something you considered, but we actually have a guy who's going into his second All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know if you need a pitcher.
Hand-selected.
Yeah, hand-selected by the captain, by Judge, by your captain on WBC. But is there any chance we can get Ty out there for a couple throws to you? Or is the guy that you have, I'm not sure specifically who you have, you guys already have a great rapport?
Well, we could see. I got a really good rapport with Pena, Rafael Pena. He's our assistant hitting coach. I hit off him all the time in the cage.
Every day?
And pretty much almost every day.
Pretty good rapport.
Yeah, but
I also batted lefty, so I can.
You're lefty?
Yeah, I'll put. I'm not throwing lefty. I'm throwing righty. But I can put it on a fucking platter for you. You tell me where you want it,
You want
and
a
I
lefty
will
on
put
lefty
it there.
matchup there?
Yeah,
just high.
Just got to throw high. That's all it is. And then we can
you know
touch
what? I can do that. I can do that.
But we'll see. Hopefully, if
you hit 75.
probably
in the
not going to
first
happen.
round,
Just going to be honest.
But
What?
How fast did you have to go?
You hit 75 in the first round, then we can kind of just jack around.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what
exactly.
I mean?
We'll call the timeout, whatever it is, and we'll
Hold
swap
on, no.
out.
Shorbo, it might change when you see him down on that field a little boozed up tonight. He's
5 hours at the casino after this.
The live's going to get him.
Full uniform.
Is that a given casino?
Yeah, is that a winning casino? Do you guys go in there? How often?
Don't go in there.
Can't. Yeah.
No. I mean, you can. I just prefer not to. I've only been there once as a visiting player. Winning casino.
Okay.
One time winning casino.
Like that.
Ty's two-time All-Star. He's going to spend the next 6 hours in there before home run derby. I don't know if he'll be able to stand tonight, but he'll certainly take the mound if you need him to. He's pitching from the bump too.
A little lubed up, yeah.
Yeah. Not behind.
You're not going on the platform. He's going from the bump, 60 feet 6.
Yeah, given the opportunity, I will go from the bump.
Then I would have no chance because I'm like the worst. So, funny story. I'm just like the worst hitter of all time off like position players. The dudes who just come in and lob it.
Yeah, 64 miles an hour, 50-some miles an hour. I saw
terrible.
a guy.
I'm terrible. Dude, I had a chance to go hit 5 homers here. And I have 4 homers.
Was that
in a
recent?
Game. It was last year. I had 4 homers in a game. Came up for my 5th, and they had a position player out there. And I was like licking my chops. I'm like, oh, baby, could do it. Just popped out.
Yeah, threw you the floater, bro.
Oh, the floater got me.
I
Floater
should
got
heat
me.
it up for you, though. I mean, what we taught you want 75, 77 in there.
Probably it'd be about that.
I do.
Yeah, we need that.
I could do that for me from 60.6.
How many jacks?
60.6.
Yeah.
You should have
No,
done.
how many jacks today? Probably.
I mean, how much time we got?
Yeah,
He should have had Signetti. You should have had Signetti throw to you.
That would have been
time.
electric.
Would you like? Do you talk to him much?
I haven't got to talk to him actually.
Ever?
I'm like a guy who I stay out of the way. I want to enjoy it. Like I'm not here to be a distraction by any means. And like hell, I was out there for the Peach Bowl. Got to go be the captain that stands behind him. and I see these boys walking in. I'm like, I'm not going to say a word to these guys. These guys are locked in. I'm not going to say a word. So I just stood there to dapped them up real quick, good luck, and I just stood there behind them like I was invisible. And good thing I was, because they went out there and absolutely smacked them. First play, pick six.
Oh, that was the loudest I've ever been in a stadium.
Dude, unbelievable pick six.
Great
and then the championship game, wow. I mean, that was a hell of a fight by both teams. I mean, defenses were unreal, but then the Mendoza play, I mean, hopefully they built a statue for the guy out there.
Oh, him diving. That's actually...
this built a statue for the guy out there at Memorial Stadium.
Signetti's going to get one as well. I'm happy he didn't leave.
Yeah.
He could, and he got in his deal, right? He gets like top 3 pay no matter what happens for the next 10 years or whatever the case is.
He deserves it.
He could have took any job.
Yeah, he deserves it. I mean, you went from worst college football team pretty much being in the playoffs one year, playing Notre Dame, we lose to Notre Dame, and then we go to the next year going undefeated.
Was there even a thought to go to like a game when you were in college at IU?
Yeah, freshman year. Yeah, like freshman year, you're all excited. You're like, college experience. Here we go. The tailgate's packed. We got baseball practice. Get done with baseball practice. We're like, we're gonna go to the game. Then we show up. We're like, man, those fields are packed still, and the game's going on. Why is there no one in there
tailgate
watching
scene,
this?
not a great.
And and it was. No offense to the guys back then,
No, a lot of offense. They were terrible.
Like, man, we always had a good offense, but it just never worked out. And to see where they came now, wow, the O-line, man, too. Like, that O-line was just nasty.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Coogan.
Coog. And
they won Player of the Game at the Rose Bowl. Was the offensive lineman.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Speaking of that, Herbie is texting in. He's watching. So first hour, he wanted me to ask D-Row about why the Reds are like the Reds. And I don't know if you saw, Herbie has questioned all of baseball because of how bad the Reds are. He is really fallen off.
Yeah.
I mean, he has fallen off a cliff of optimism for baseball as a whole, as a lover.
He got really into soccer.
I mean, he got really into soccer because the boys were showing passion. He liked that. That's all he wanted to see because the Reds had killed him. He said you were a stud linebacker. He said he could have went to any Big Four school.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know that.
I
It makes
had
sense
some fun back in the day.
because you're an Ohio guy. It makes sense you had to play football probably, especially with your build.
Yeah, I grew up watching AJ play. Yeah.
Didn't we all?
Yeah. I watched him in high school.
That's weird because he said
30 tackles, then he'd average 42 yards on a punt and have 4 touchdowns as well.
Yeah.
He was going to be here, but then he heard you were coming on.
That guy was a stud, man. That guy was a stud.
So are you.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I try hard just in case it works out.
It did.
If it works out,
Swing hard,
great.
see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. That's like
I think you posted a picture of your barn or something. I think it's worked out, dude.
it's worked out.
You've earned it, though. You've worked your ass off.
Appreciate it, guys.
75 homers tonight in the first round.
that's right.
We need you to do that.
We'll see what happens.
500-footer, one.
Keep trying hard. If it goes over the
If
fence,
you
great.
need me, I'll keep this thing heated up.
Yeah, keep that thing lubed up, ready to rock and roll, right?
I will.
We might need a timeout.
Oh, we just found this on the internet. There he is.
Oh, 45!
Yeah, big 4.5 wore neck roll. The only reason I wore neck roll was because first game in varsity sophomore year, we're playing Elder, and their running back got hurt, so they put their fullback in, who was like 240 as their starting running back, and I just tried to hit this guy high, and I was like 205, 210. My neck went whap. I need something to keep my neck from not snapping back right now. Every time I was ankle biting the whole game, the whole rest of the game. I'm like, I ain't gonna hit that guy high anymore.
Why 45?
I have no clue, to be honest with you. I had no clue. I wore 12 my whole life, actually. 12 was like my number in Little League. Then football came, and always thought of like linebackers in the 40s or 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And
AJ's 47. You say he's pretty good. I'm Cupabula.
Yeah, 40s or 50s.
Is that Miles Teller, your coach?
It does look like
It looks like Shia LaBeouf.
Hey,
Dude,
Miles,
that guy was interviewing me, I think. Yeah, I was like, it's funny now. Miles Teller, Phillies fan, but yeah, that does kind of look like him. But
Miles is coming fresh out of Tahoe. Okay, and we have been told that they did it out. He did it out there. I think he's. I don't know. I assume he's going to be here tonight, right? He's at every Philadelphia. He's diehard.
He's diehard. Yeah, he's diehard. He loves it. Every playoff game, this guy's going nuts.
Is Bradley Cooper going to be here tonight? Do you know him?
I don't know.
Shane Gillis thrown to you?
Should have got Shane to come out.
You're the man. Good luck tonight. We appreciate you
thank
stopping
you guys.
by.
Appreciate it.
Thanks
you guys
for
again.
welcoming the world into your home here.
Hey, this place is sick, man. One of the best stadiums in all the big leagues. Probably the best, and especially atmosphere-wise.
So we
too.
were going to leave. We were going to leave after the show?
No.
You can, I mean, Fenway, you can.
Come on.
You played it regularly.
Yeah,
Come
your
on,
backyard
PNC.
had the Green Monster
Green
in it.
Monster, the backyard is true.
Yeah, I mean, Green Monster backyard. Got to play there for a little bit.
Was Wrigley a shithole when you played at it, though?
No.
They've made so you played there with the upgrades, okay?
Yeah,
Wrigley,
I
a little
mean,
bit of a shithole.
No, never.
Yeah, it was.
Concrete falling from the second level, killing people.
No Jumbotron,
we
so we
never,
have-
yeah, I mean, we never got to experience the seats.
True.
Right? Like
Fair.
we got the nice clubhouse.
You
We
go
got
out
to go out in the
there.
field.
Yeah,
and then
my worst experience was at Wrigley, actually. Not even kidding. They wouldn't even let me sit down.
Really?
When was this? During
This was last year, Foxy's thing. Yeah, Foxy's thing. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
That was brutal. I
They
mean, that
wouldn't
was
let
one of
us
the
sit
worst
down.
times.
Good, they knew. They sniffed you out. Wrigley still got his fastball. I like
They'll let you
that.
sit here.
Now we'll see. This is Philadelphia.
No, you're going to be standing up the whole time. Actually, there's going to be everyone's going to be on their feet the whole time. So there's
Is that what it is here?
Oh yeah, especially playoffs, man. Playoffs. I remember the first playoff game. We went to opening game Thursday Night Football 22. We're like, man, this place is electric out at the link right now. Electric. Rowdy the whole night. People standing up the whole game, and then we make the playoffs somehow. We were on the road for like a month. And then we come back, first game in a month back here, and we're playing the Braves, and it's electric. Everyone's standing up. They're killing them. You know, they're chanting different things left and right, and
Like
they
what?
didn't sit down. They didn't.
Philly stuff. Philly stuff.
Like what?
Yeah, you guys can look that up yourselves. There might have been a designated hitter that would hit for the Braves, and they wouldn't stop chanting some things when he was up there, and you're like, man, this is electric right now. And they stood up the whole game.
Yeah, thank God
Crazy.
they're on your
I think
side.
he might be a pirate.
Exactly.
Now, granted, they will turn against you though if you go 10 games.
I mean, they'll let you know.
Yeah.
You know, which is fine. You know, they'll let you know.
Fans.
That's at least we got a fan base that shows up and wants to watch.
Yeah,
and
like the
cares.
Pittsburgh Pirates. So I understand. All right, we appreciate the hell out of you. You are the man. Good luck.
Thanks,
and
guys.
thank you, ladies and
Appreciate
gentlemen. Kyle
it. Thank you, guys.
Schwarber.
Yeah, Schwarber.
Appreciate it, Schwarber.
All right, Kyle, good luck.
We appreciate you,
Good luck
Schwarber.
tonight.
Hey, remember, up over, yeah.
At least 485.
He's got us.
Yeah, he's got us.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
That man's locked in, folks. That man is locked in.
Wonder if he's talking
Looks
to Jalen
good.
Brown.
Looks fit.
He does have that linebacker,
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah, build. 45, good number.
I like that he had neck roll because when he was 15, he tried to take on a 19-year-old at Oder High School.
Yeah.
That's Ohio football, too. Think about what that fullback was in Ohio. That guy's
Mike
eating
Allstott.
rocks.
Eating nails and rocks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whack. Whoa. Maybe yeah. I think this is what
I like baseball.
I'll do that. He's
Him and
unbelievable. We'll have the Moonshot Ataka Murakami joining us here in a matter of moments. Let's cover some things that happened around the sports world outside of baseball that needs to be talked about. LeBron James is a free agent.
Wow.
If you listen to Rich Paul talk on both his platform and other platforms, seems like there has been some teams that are certainly ahead of others, but this feels like an anybody's type of ball game. Now, I heard a voice memo from Lou Cornett trying to recruit LeBron James down to San Antonio. That might have got him, especially if he's on a golf course listening to that.
Yeah. Good pitch.
And it looks like, hey, Boston, he starts going through all the different reasons why he could potentially come. That'd be great. But the fact that LeBron James is a free agent at this stage of his life and of his career, and there's teams that are definitely in the championship hunt that just need one more piece, who are all interested, is beautiful for sports talk, D-Bud. Now, Miami, potential home, he obviously has a lot of comfort there, has been there, and they got Giannis, they got stars down there, Bam's punching people in the face, allegedly.
Right.
I mean, they got a team. Pat Riley did take his chocolate chip cookies from him on the plane.
They're over it.
Okay, Cleveland, he's also been there. They're a team that obviously, if LeBron joins, Donovan and the boys, maybe they are able to get a title. Obviously, also, there is the Philadelphia 76ers who are making moves. They bring in Jaylen Brown from Boston. Crazy story that we kind of saw coming immediately upon Jaylen Brown's name being as big in the conversation for Giannis, then not happening. They're going to have to trade him. They send him to Philly. Paul George goes up to Boston. Boston, not in the conversation we have heard much, but it sounds like it is kind of an open market for LeBron James right now, which is kind of insane to think about, but good for him with his gray-ass beard, golfing, going to Jay-Z's 30th anniversary shows, living the life. He's having a time of his life right now, and he's got the entire NBA thinking, Maybe he's coming to the Pacers.
Yeah.
Maybe he's coming to the Celtics. Maybe he's coming to
I don't see
the Heat.
Pacers up there.
Well, that's the sports book. They don't know. They don't know the deal.
The Sixers were actually the longest odds to get Jaylen Brown, so they really don't know this offseason.
They don't know as much as we do.
Yeah.
Now, we have been told, though, that Pacers did
Yeah,
everybody has reached out to
Mhm.
see how it goes. D, but your thoughts on this? And maybe he goes back to Miami, and
Yeah.
maybe Miami's back to being super duper relevant in the East again.
Obviously, as a Heat fan and as a basketball fan, you talk about LeBron. He's in his 40s and he still moves the needle. Everybody still cares where he's going to go. When you think about an old ass man, you think about comfort, right? Okay,
Yeah.
do you go back home
Definitely.
to Cleveland? Do you go back down to Miami where you are familiar with everything? And he's playing golf. He's playing a lot of golf right now. I know wifey would love to come back down to Miami as well. You look at Golden State with Steph. But if you look at this Philadelphia 76ers team, like their team, they are built, I think, right now to go on a real championship run if LeBron was to come here, especially with the Jaylen Brown move, Maxey, if Embiid can be healthy. So, yeah, I think all these teams look great, but I would look at those top four, and I'll probably take the Warriors out and go with those three. That's
Whoa.
Cavs, Heat, Sixers. I think he lands in one of those
Okay,
spots.
Golden State was the original conversation, and then for some reason that just kind of stopped.
Yep.
But obviously, the thought of him and Steph being on the same team up there with Draymond, who opted out but could opt back in, is something. I don't know how the NBA deals work. It's awesome the way they have them structured. I don't know. He opts out, but now he's due more money
Yep,
somehow.
yeah.
It's awesome. Congrats to them
Crazy.
being able to get to that point. Also happy we didn't ask Schwarbo Dan Patrick question about the lockout pending because he
Yeah,
obviously
shoot.
doesn't have any question.
Nice
We
of
kind
us.
of missed that entire thing. But
Shame on us.
The fact that LeBron is potentially available to everybody is good for sports media, especially if you're a daily sports talk show host. But the people are going to get sick of hearing about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Until it ended up happening. Has Sham said when the decision is to be made? Do we know anything about that?
Not really, not at all. I saw some people pontificating on the internet that he'll wait until after the World Cup, so it's only we're talking about LeBron once that happens. I'm not sure how accurate that'll be, but yeah, it seemingly should be pretty soon, especially with a lot of these extensions getting done before he signs, so we can get a good deal.
Okay, so LeBron James free agent. Seahawks have sold for $9.6 billion.
Congrats. Wow. Woo! Seattle.
I think the original projections were like 5-6. Then obviously they win a Super Bowl, and it's the NFL. The only thing that's up and to the right, it gets to 9.6. The Allen family now sell this team and also Trailblazers,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yep.
And it's like,
They made-
like
they made quite a
13,
bit.
14 billion or whatever the case is. Congratulations, Jody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unreal.
And to the entire Allen family to win a Super Bowl, too. Like, kind of, hey, this is
Nice
how we're going to
little
send this
ride-off
thing
swan
out.
song.
Schneider, obviously, a massive piece of that. He's been able to build 2 winners. Having him there and having a winning team, and obviously the NFL being what it is, it's like that's an incredible thing for that family. It's an incredible thing for the league. Now, with that being said, do the Seahawks get anywhere near enough credit for being a team that's valued at $9.6 billion, the reigning champs of the current time, and any other conversation taking place about the NFL? Tone, as an AP voter, I would say nobody shows them enough respect both on the field and $9.6 billion off the field. I don't think anybody's talking about the Seattle Seahawks franchise nearly enough.
No, I mean, and maybe it's because they are the farthest away of any possible team in the NFL. But no, I did personally vote for JSN for Offensive Player of the Year, so I did my part in representing the Seahawks. But no, they never get talked about enough, and they know that. Their fan base knows it. They hold that chip. But I think now, after coming off a Super Bowl and with Coach McDonald, like being there and kind of cementing himself, Sam Darnold being there, JSN being there, I think moving forward they will get talked about it in a respectable fashion.
Fun to watch. McDonald's a dog.
Yeah.
AJ Hawk told us that he's a good golfer too.
Yeah, he did.
Mike McDonald's a good golfer as well. He played with him out of Tahoe. Can't wait to catch up with AJ tomorrow as he will join us live from New York, where we'll be at the ESPYs, which are on Wednesday night. I think the guest list should be pretty good. New York will be awesome. AJ will be back. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of guest lists, we had Schwarbo, we had D-Row. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for a sensation. Ladies and gentlemen, from the White Sox, Moonshot Ataka Murakami!
Yeah!
Ohio. Yeah, Ohio. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, you have this right here, bro. Okay.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet
You can just stand up right there. You can go to the middle.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name, brother?
Kenzo.
Kenzo? Yeah, you could use that headset. I didn't know D-Butt was just going to bail. I like that. D-Butt said, I don't know the language. I'm going to get out of here.
Yeah, he made an executive decision.
Yeah, he did. You can put the headset on. Yeah, if you want to put the headset on as well? Oh, you got to hear. Okay, you got to hear.
I get not wanting to mess up the hair.
Yeah,
You guys' hair is phenomenal.
Beautiful.
Can you tell Moonshot Ataka Murakami that we love his hair and his flow?
すごい決まってていいと思います。
Can you speak that in the mic so I know what you're saying so I can maybe learn it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right here. 髪型がすごい決まってて、すごいとても素敵っていうふうにおっしゃってます。
Domo. Domo. Okay, so you come over and obviously immediately become a sensation because a lot of the Japanese players that we know that come over to America, incredible hitters, incredible baseball players, but not really touted as, hey, bombs, absolute bombs. When did you start hitting absolute bombs, and when did you know MLB was going to be something you're going to be able to continue your power in the sport? Hey, I need energy in this question.
本当にこうメジャーに来て、とってもこう力があるこうバッティングをされていると思うんですけれども、いつからそんなこう力があるこうパワーがあるホームラン打球を打つことができ始めましたか。または2つ目の質問が、いつからこうメジャーを意識してプレーするようになりましたか。
Nailed that. Yeah, you nailed that.
Good work, hands up.
いや飛ばせるようになったのは、高校生ぐらいですかね。16歳ぐらいだと思いますし、メジャーを目指すきっかけになったのは。プロ入って2年目3年目ぐらいなんで21歳ぐらいの時ですかね。
So when I started hitting bombs when I was like 16 years old, so I think high school, I think sophomore.
How about in MLB whenever he got here? When did you know that it was going to be able to carry over into America?
MLB メジャーに来てどれぐらい経ってこう自分はこう成功できるっていうふうに思われましたか。
いや来る時はまだ何も分かってないですし、まだ今も成功できるか分かってないんで、これからもっともっと自信つけていきたいですね。
I still don't know if I could be successful out here in the major leagues. So I just gotta be humble.
Come on, you are. We are big fans, obviously. How much English does he know?
どれぐらい今英語分かってますか。
いやもうほとんど分かってないです。
Just a little. Most of them I can't understand.
Okay, so like right now, there's just sounds. Like when you're speaking your Japanese, I'm just hearing sounds. Is it like that in the clubhouse? Like how is it kind of getting into with teammates and camaraderie and everything like that?
クラブハウスの中でこうチームメイトとコミュニケーションなどに関しては今どんな感じで聞こえてますか。
And also, is Kenzo good or bad? Ask him.
そして健三は通訳としてどうですか。良いですか悪いですか。
いやほとんど分かってないですけど。健三ははいバットです。
Can I translate that Kenzo is good?
Yeah, you can actually. That's kind of a part of the thing. But how is the relationship building and the assimilating to America basically coming?
こう本当にアメリカのこう文化にこうどんどんこう順応していくっていう上では今どんな感じで慣れてますか。
いやもうそこは 100% はい順応できてるかなと思いますし、僕もはしゃぐの好きなんで、はいすごく楽しくやらせてもらってます。
I'm really being involved into the American culture itself, and I'm a person who's really lightheaded and very active as a personality, so I can just jump into the culture itself and have fun.
What type of music you like?
どんな音楽が好きですか。
名前がわかんないですけど、ストローキングっていう。
Stroking, I like stroking. Stroking to the east.
Hey, stroking to the west. I stroke it to the woman that I love. Stroking. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes. Okay, last question for me. Okay, last question. Last question for me.
最後の質問になります。
For me. Then the boys will.
All right.
Tell him.
最後の質問でそこからはこちらの質問になります。
Is he excited for the boys to ask their question?
その3人から質問されるのはちょっと楽しみですか。
いや何言われるか分かんない。
I'm just a little bit scared.
Ask him if it's the one on the far left. Is that the problem?
一番右の方がちょっと怖いですか。
ちょっと怖いです。
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, I like that.
Whatever. Okay, got Red Sox, not White Sox.
So I was told from clubhouse manager that Japanese big bomb hitters number 55 normally. That is kind of like the number that is synonymous with that. I see he is number 5. Was there a part of that, or what did the decision making come? And the history of Japanese baseball. Can you talk a little bit about obviously how big the sport is over there?
日本では背番号55番っていうところが本当に強打者のこう背負う番号かなというふうに思うんですけど、村上選手に関しては5番っていうところなんで、それについて教えていただきたいのと、あとはちょっと日本のこう野球のこう歴史について、どういったものかというところをまた教えていただけますか。
Let's get energy, Kenzo, on that.
いや5番に変えた理由は、1桁を背負ってみたいなという、その55番っていうのはその日本の歴史で、王さんが持ってるホームラン数なんですけど、それを僕は、2020年に達成したので、そこはアメリカに来るタイミングで変えたなというふうに思ってました。
So the number 55 is absolutely a big number to wear in Japan, obviously. Osada Haru, one of the legendary batters in Japan, hit 55 homers, but he was able to do that when he was at 20 years old, 2020. He was able to accomplish that. So that's what he kind of changed my number to wear single digits. And since I accomplished that feat and that number that legendary batter in the past has put on, I would like to put on a single digit number 5.
Tell him I lied to him. I got one more question for him.
もう一つ質問が嘘つきました。もう一つあります。
Is that okay?
Yeah.
You speak English, I like that.
No.
yeah, I heard that. Does he like the name Moon Sharataka?
Moon Sharataka っていう名前好きですか？
いや、はい、いいと思います。
I think it's good. Legit.
Okay, the boys have questions down for you. Go ahead, Tone.
Yeah, but obviously you started unbelievable the season unbelievably, and then you had the injury, and then people didn't know if you would participate in this. What led into your decision coming off the injury to actually participate in the home run derby?
本当にすごい順調にシーズンを通して生きた中で怪我があって、その中でホームランダービーが出場するっていうところで何がきっかけといいますか決断する部分になりましたでしょうか。
一度は出たいと思ってましたし、大谷さんが出て、テレビで見る立場だったんで、怪我してて、ルールが変更しなかったらちょっと厳しいなと思ってたんですけど、ルールも変更したんで、出たいなというふうには思いました。
Well, I was always in the, watching end of the home run derby. I saw Otani-san, at the home run derby as well. And when I was looking through the home run derby this year, the rules has changed.
Yeah.
If it was the past rules in the past seasons, I probably wouldn't have been able to make it. But since the rules changed, I was more, let's say, optimistic about, being out there and getting into the participation.
Did you say Otani-san?
Otani-san って言いました。
Yeah.
So tell me how that works. So is that what I'm supposed to call Shohei Otani? Otani-san?
大谷さんのことをやっぱり翔平大谷さんって呼ぶことが必要なんですか？
ジャパニーズスタイル。
Are you Moon Sharataka-san?
それは年上の人に対してはさん付けをするのが日本の文化です。
In a Japanese, let's say, culture, you're supposed to put san at the end for an elder person to respect them.
Okay, so you guys do like before pitches and everything like that. That is just kind of in the whole entire culture, right? I think you could probably answer that, Kenzo.
投球する前に帽子を傾けたりするのは日本の野球の文化の一つの。
する人としない人いますけど、目上の人にはします。
There are some people who don't and do's and don'ts as well, but if there is an elder person, with respect, we do tilt our hats.
Sweet, he did that to me. Is he called me McAfee-san?
McAfee-san って呼んでます。
McAfee-san.
Connor has a question for you.
Yeah, that's incredible. Moon Sharataka by way of Kenzo. Is there anything in Chicago that you've tried, whether it be food, whether it be go see something that's like you never experienced in Japan, that like American culture, you're like, wow, that's amazing. Like deep dish pizza. Like, is that one of those things? I mean, maybe a massive jumbo hot dog. Are there any of those types of things that you've experienced that you just love from being here?
I'm excited to hear massive jumbo hot dog.
Yeah, me too.
日本では食べれないアメリカでしか食べない特にシカゴとかでいうとホットドッグであったりディープディッシュピザであったりそういったものを食べ物であったり観光っていうものを今この数ヶ月で経験されましたでしょうか。
I didn't hear hot dog.
いやしてないです。
To be honest, I have done nothing yet.
What?
Just baseball?
Just all in on ball?
Yeah.
What do you do for your hobbies then? What
do you eat?
趣味とか何をよく食べるんですか？
シェフの人がいるんで、その家でほとんど食べてます。
I have a personal chef at home, so he cooks for me. Yeah, very nutritious.
We already did the 55 thing. We got him down to 5. Yeah. Moon Sharataka's obviously my own shit. Okay, you think I'm going out to eat the pizza lasagna? Yeah, right. We are back. Obviously, we'll be back tomorrow live from New York. We are so thankful that we are doing this. It's because of all of you. We will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Okay, so we're still live.
まだライブです。終わった感じです。まだライブです。
Tell me when off TV, we're still live on the internet.
今テレビではライブじゃなくなったんですけど、インターネットではライブされてます。はい。
変なこと言いそうだ。
He was about to say something weird, so thank you for telling me.
Hey, that's my son. That's my son.
Yeah.
You see, elder putting wisdom upon him, please.
Elder wisdom. やっぱり年上の方はすごい知恵があって頭がいいです。
Yes. Thank you so much.
Ty has a question for you, Moon Sharataka.
Yeah, first and foremost, this is my second All-Star selection. I know this is your first, so
sorry, two-time All-Star.
That's okay. That's okay. Drink it in. This is awesome. This is awesome. You're here, but I am curious. Like, how fulfilling is it to actually be here? Because when you first got posted, it was like, hey, this guy, hitting-wise, he is the next Ohtani. And then for whatever reason, this narrative kind of started getting built like, hey, he can't hit a big league fastball. He's going to strike out a bunch. And you end up in Chicago with the White Sox, whereas somewhere like people didn't expect, you to necessarily be. And then obviously you've hit the ground running. You were one of the best stories of the first half of the season. So how fulfilling is it knowing that not only you're here in your first season as an All-Star, but you get to represent the White Sox as well?
Kenzo?
今あれですね、最初メジャー来る前の評価っていうところを跳ね抜けて、こうやってオールスターに出場できてるっていうところと、このホワイトソックスの代表として、こういった形で出場できることの気持ちについてお聞かせください。
僕自身は成功してないと思ったことは、ないですし、まだ今も成功している途中なんで、もっともっとたくさん経験して、いろんなことを身につけて、もっと頑張らないといけないんですけど、今こうやってオールスターで出れてることはすごく嬉しいですし、またホワイトソックスの代表として、こうやって出れてるのも本当チームメイトのおかげなので本当に感謝したいなと思ってます。
Like I said earlier, I'm still at a stage where I have to keep improving as a player. So I have to keep grinding to the next level so that I become more a fulfilled player at the end. And in the future, I really like to really thank and appreciate all the teammates in the White Sox organization. I think because of them, I'm able to be who I am today. And without them, I wouldn't really be here. So I'm just really, really happy that I am participating in this prestigious event, and I'm just really happy to be here.
Who's throwing? Yeah. And he'll be a little boozed up.
But I'll throw for you.
Yeah, he's going to be a little
somebody for BP.
ホームランダービー誰が投げるんですかって。
ブルペンキャッチャーのルイスっていうはい。
He's going to be our bullpen catcher, Luis here.
Yeah, but what about him? He's going to be a little... Kenzo, make sure you tell him.
He's good.
Kenzo, he's going to be a little boozed up. He's a two-time All-Star.
投げれますよって2回オールスター出場されてるんで。
I'll put it right where you want it.
次の機会に。
好きにコントロールしますよって。
次の機会に。
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Hey, I'm going to hold you to it.
Hey, where do you like it? Where do you like it? High?
どこら辺がどこの部分がコントロールとしては配球としてはいいですか？
インローぐらい。
Inside, low inside.
Oh, that's his best pitch.
What did I say earlier?
That's his best pitch.
I also was a left-handed hitter. That's where I liked it. So I'll put it on a platter.
Next time.
Next time.
次回はぜひ。
Hey,
yes, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously he's not the favorite tonight, but this is first time at an event, and I feel like known for hitting the ball.
Yeah.
This would be a hell of a hello to all of MLB fan and to the world, right? Is that how he's viewing it?
今日の出場に関してはもう世界中が注目する部分で、もちろん有力候補っていうところではどうか何とも言えないんですけれども、多分それをパワーを世界に証明できる一つの場面じゃないでしょうかと。
頑張ります。
I'll do my best.
Yeah. Come on.
This guy hits fingers in his sleeve.
We interviewed Shota Imanaga, and he said that, when he came over, he picked like an American name.
Mike.
So Mike Imanaga was kind of what he was going by, the second. Have you chosen an American name, and how do you feel about Connor?
今永投手がアメリカに来た時にアメリカで回るようにマイク今永っていう名前をつけたんですけど、そういった今名前はつけられてるか、つけられてますかっていうところと、おすすめとしてカナーがありますけど、どうですか？
そうします。
I'll go with Connor.
Yes! Connor Moonshot-Taka Murakami!
Wow.
Can you do that?
Oh, really? Connor Moonshot Murakami.
No.
Where's the energy?
You gotta make sure he knows.
Connor Moonshot Murakami! になりました。
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah! Wow.
I don't know how you guys are doing. You guys are you're throwing to him?
Hell yeah.
You got him to use your name?
Connor Murakami.
I'll tell you what, the Talks Table might have the most culture out of any show on earth. Please tell him domo arigato.
どうもありがとう。
And is there a phrase that I could potentially pick up that you would like to hear me maybe say whenever I'm covering sports a little bit more?
バットさんがこの番組の方で使えるなんか日本語のマカフィーさん、バットマカフィーさんが使える日本語をなんか単語であったりか用語なんか教えていただけますか？この番組で使えそうな。
多分番組の最後に今日もありがとう。
Maybe at the end of the show, say 今日もありがとう。
And that means?
Thank you for today.
Oh.
今日も
ありがとう。
ありがとう。
Perfect.
What is there? Something that says, "Do not fix my mustache." I went over there. Fix my mustache. Do not touch my mustache. Do not touch my mustache.
どういたしまして
Is that something? What's that?
どういたしまして
What's that say? What is that?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my mustache.
Okay, so I was walking around bumblebee tuning the whole time. Do not touch my mustache.
Your balls are showing.
Quamo arigato.
今日もありがとう
Chiamo arigato.
Yes.
Well, chiamo arigato.
Yes.
And how do I say good luck?
幸運を祈ります。
Good luck. You're the man. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenzo and Moonshot Takamura coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Domo. Hey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. What?
You didn't take your hat off, dude.
None of us did.
I know.
We got a ding on.
I took it off.
His name's Connor. He gets it.
Thank you.
Kenzo.
Thank you.
You're the
Appreciate
man.
it.
Can I take a picture with you?
Yeah.
Connor Murakami.
Good luck,
Sounds
man.
good.
How old are you?
26.
Okay, we got a long time. You understood what I said, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You're the man. Thank you, Kenzo. You're awesome. I appreciate it. Hey,
Thank you.
Domo
Let's
arigato. Domo arigato. Chuck, good contribution.
Yep. There
Good
you go.
contribution,
Thank you,
Chuck. It's good contribution. Yeah, hey, Chuck.
Don't
you're
push
dancing.
it. Don't push it.
Easy.
Chuck, you're dancing.
Do love these jerseys, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they really took care of us. I mean, they walked us through the clubhouses last night, like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
We got a chance
Well,
to see
Chuck was
these.
kind of pushing us through, but yeah.
Chuck did have a lot of other things to do, and we were certainly taking our time, but he contributed. I'd say he contributed. We got a chance to see the Phillies clubhouse.
Yep.
We got a chance to see that. A great buffet set up. We got a chance to meet all the equipment managers, got to see the locker room, got to see the boys, got to see what they're wearing. And that was where Ty found out that Aaron Judge hand-selected him to be a two-time All-Star, gave him two different uniforms.
That's right.
Ty has
Huge.
two full uniforms, obviously, for this evening. And here it is right here. Yep, Ty, congratulations. No, this is just a drink. Can we get to the tie?
That's Bruce getting the Warriors jersey.
We got to get to the tie part.
Paul O'Neill?
Yeah.
You getting two uniforms, finding out that you're a two-time All-Star.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
One of my favorite moments in history.
Try not to cry right now. You know, just it means a lot.
You know who isn't?
What?
Never mind. I don't need to take a shot.
Here
at
it is right here.
now.
Here it is right here. Hey. There he is. Take that.
Two-time All-Star. Two-time All-Star. Two-time All-Star. Way to go, Ty.
Obrigado. Don Regato. Proud of you, Ty.
Thank you. You know what? I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is a man who is, come on. Yeah, yes, please. Yeah. We're promoting his show. He's got a show.
He's not a big fan of Chuck.
Of who?
Chuck.
MLB Chuck?
MLB Hawk?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Ray. The Adam Ray Show is available now on Netflix. He's
Good to see you. Be careful, your shoes untied, by the way.
8 different characters, including Adam Ray.
Adam Ray, my worst character.
Okay, so this is. Can you tell me a little bit about this skit show? How do we go about getting here? And congratulations! I know this is a massive ordeal. Getting a show on Netflix.
It's huge, man.
It's huge. So way to go! We're so incredibly happy for you. Can you tell me a little bit about it? And what are you doing here in MLB? Anything sweet All Star Week?
Yeah, hanging out. Had dinner with the kid last night. Let me just open this up and just give. Yeah,
Griffey, that kid.
I mean, it would be like if Connor had dinner with Diddy. You know, like don't meet your heroes, but
it's true.
Look at that.
I don't know if that's true. Yeah, I love it.
I didn't
That's
wear
awesome.
I didn't wear this at the dinner. I thought about it, but I was like, is
You
that
should
too
have.
much? Is that like wearing the Van Halen shirt at a Van Halen concert?
And we definitely know what that is too. That's the cool thing. Everybody knows what that shirt is whenever you're
Come on,
doing
baby,
that.
That's the kid, man. But yeah, the show came out June
Blowing a
19th.
bubble.
It's me and my characters. It's an interview show, so it's like it's under Netflix's podcast. But I didn't want to just do like what you guys are doing. You're doing something different, right? So it's like I was like, I'm gonna have every episode be in a different spot, and it's me or a different character. So the first few episodes, we had like my magician character with Michael Bublé. Then I had Dave Matthews with Dr. Phil at the Space Needle. Interviewed my mom at my high school theater in Seattle. We got Jelly Roll, Goo Goo Dolls, and Practical Jokers. The Rock coming up. Sandra Bullock. Maybe
The Rock?
McAfee. Yeah.
Do we?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy for you. I did see the
Maui?
text. I did see the text.
Yeah.
Hey, was wondering if you wanted to. We're just about to do a 2-3 week break. About to go to Croatia.
Oh man,
there's a lot of me, Adam. I don't think anytime somebody asks me to be a part of something that they're doing, I'm very, very thankful for the opportunity.
Of course.
And we're all very proud of you for getting your own show.
Thanks. Awesome.
But boy, there's way too much of me. I don't think you need me on that particular show. But I do like the lineup that you have, and I do like that you're getting to showcase all your fucking talent.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's just like YouTube is awesome. Netflix obviously casts a little bit of a wider net, and
Then YouTube.
What's that?
Netflix casts a wider net than YouTube.
No, just hits a couple other like I wasn't big in.
No, I'm happy for you being on Netflix. Happy that Netflix.
I'm still hitting both. YouTube. I mean, bro, YouTube is it'll never not be king in my opinion. I mean, it's like it's the. I don't know. I mean, especially depends on what more of my mom's Jewish friends are probably going to watch the Netflix show than anything on YouTube.
Yeah, probably.
So shout out to Kathy Shivitz, but
Absolute Mensch. I don't know. Can I say that about women? Can
yes.
I say, yeah. Okay. So Absolute Mensch.
We're bringing back Mensch. I also want to bring back Tada. Why should it be just for magicians?
Does your magic?
I thought this was going to be a hot topic. You guys were all going to chime in, but you all just.
We were all thinking in our head, and my first thought went, "Oh, your magician character definitely does a lot of tadas."
Sure,
I would assume.
Sure. He's a magician mentalist, so he's.
There you go. Did you do any hand motions when you say tada? Because I just.
Sure. Well, go ahead. This feels like you're setting yourself up.
I don't want to do it though. I can't do that.
Every guy's thought about their tada. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you say tada, if you walk into a strip club, that's probably the best way to do it, right? As you're tossing the.
I think you hand
McDonald's.
Wait a second. I forgot about the pulling the hands back. That is, You. I don't think you trust anybody who does this and then pulls their hands back.
Yeah, absolutely.
They just took something from you.
Okay, so what you been? What's that?
What did you say?
That's not what.
What'd you say?
Dump that. Foxy, did you hear what he
said? Nothing.
Clip it.
It was meant to not be heard, and it got through.
I am an actual magician.
You heard it.
Yeah, I don't like what you did there. That was like Penn and Teller, kind of saying what my entire gimmick is. I also enjoy magic. Okay, tell me about the Seattle Mariners. Cal Raleigh, I don't think he can hit a baseball this year.
Cal should have been here. I mean, I think he still would have come played if he if he wasn't still trying to just nurse himself back to health. But
okay, so he's hurt. I have not heard anything about Cal Raleigh. I'm bummed.
It's public info now.
The oblique. A lot of the WBC guys.
Yeah, I mean, how do we look? I think the WBC is awesome, but I definitely wasn't that pumped that so many of our guys were in it. Just because we're coming off a year where you're 5 outs away from the series for the first time ever, and I'm just like, can't we just stay on track and just? But I get the opportunity. I mean, again, you gotta that's a big deal. If you're Pat and you have the chance to do the Adam Ray show on Netflix, you cancel your Croatia trip with your family and you do something for your friend. But look, we all have obligations. And
I read the text. I was I did have.
It was a poorly timed text.
Yes, very poorly timed. But
you
also
were just kicking back.
As I looked at it, I was like, feel like I have to do this for Adam, and want to do this for Adam. Was happy you got a Netflix show
Thank
too.
you. We also have a lot to talk about. I got a baby on the way. My wife's 4 months pregnant. Yeah.
Let's go.
So Connor, I'll send you a link how we did it. But
oh, you filmed it?
Yeah, we filmed it.
Yeah, it's
you got to film everything. You got to listen to all your sets back.
The immaculate reception obviously happens over there. We understand that. Got all the angles.
It's so funny the amount of material that already is coming. No pun intended. But I literally when I got on stage and after I told my mom, I was like, can I start talking about it? She's like, yeah. And so I brought it up and people started clapping and I go, don't clap. I go, she's doing everything. All I did was go, stop. And but it's
so you're a vocal finisher.
I'm a vocal finisher. Yeah, it's like I go into full Dr. Phil. We'll be right back. And
that's at the beginning. We know.
Yeah. But it's so funny too because I'm a stoner. My wife gets the pregnant cravings. And it's like, I mean, I'm sure you dealt with this too, Pat. It's man, it's unreal shit. It's like sleeping, being a pothead and sleeping next to a woman with pregnant cravings, I say, is like sleeping next to Willy Wonka every night because she'll wake up and just be like, oh my God, babe, I know what I want. How good is pepperoni pizza dipped in hot fudge with a baked potato and some Gusher sound? And I'm just like, that's exactly what I want. Right? You fucking read my mind. You read my mind. I freak out.
So you're going to be 250. 300 pounds.
Oh, the Sympathy 15.
Yeah.
I just heard about this.
Yes. And then this is your first child, right? Obviously.
First child, yeah.
Okay, so the first 3 weeks to a month. He has
3.
He has
1.
He has
5.
I have 2. AJ's got 4.
Let's go.
Phil back in Plum has 4. We got a lot of kids.
Nick's got 2 now.
Nick's got 2. We got a lot of kids. And the first one, that first 3, Foxy's got one on the way coming. Congrats, Foxy. Zeet's got 2.
Wow.
2.
Yeah.
I got to see baby Lola, older Lola, a lot over the break.
Bone is pregnant himself.
She's the.
Come on, dude. That was too far.
just
Married at
got married.
Culver's is one thing. Married at Culver's is one thing. That was too much.
And listen, if you see Bone, treat Bone like a lady. He is not pregnant. Do not ask him if he's pregnant.
Have you ever, by the way, have you ever done that with an actual, dude, the first time I ever did it. Wait, you have, you've mistakenly.
Good story.
Yeah, it's a pretty good story.
Well, you have.
The circumstance in which he did it is the.
Have you told? I don't want to read.
Totally, like years ago.
It's been a while.
It was at a Pittsburgh Pirates tailgate, so it's actually a pretty good little baseball reference. Thank you for doing this, Adam Ray. Maybe I should come do the Adam Ray show.
I'm telling you, our give and take is better than you think.
Yeah, well, I always enjoy it. I always enjoy it.
Don't be fat in peace.
I was playing Flip Cup with this lady.
Okay. Does the story
hour
get better?
and 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
Hour and 25, hour 30 minutes.
Wow.
I mean, we were running the table.
You're in it.
You
guys were teammates.
Right next to me, yeah.
She's drinking.
She was Flip Cup. We're playing full cup, Flip Cup. This lady, she was a monster. Absolutely, actually.
I love that.
And we're waiting for the next team to kind of line up. And I just look at her, just try to start a conversation, learn more about her. I'm like, so I haven't even got to ask, what do you expect? You got a kid? She's a fatter lady. Yeah. And immediately, obviously, started crying.
No.
Yeah, she was drunk.
Flip Cup.
No.
That's all.
By the way, I don't know what's worse.
Teammate.
Dude, I don't know
Terrible
what's worse.
human.
Pat, that is a fucking 1-2 punch,
Yes.
dude. You are knocked out
You're
Connor
such a
style.
piece of shit that you were drinking for 2 hours and you're
Dude,
pregnant.
what's worse? Oh, dude.
I know, but I'm usually good at the small talk, Like, that's usually something I'm good at. But we've been on the table for an hour and a half, so how many different combos can I have with her? Do one.
Lost
So
a good teammate, too, because she couldn't pound beers anymore.
Oh, man.
The game ended. Her significant other left, and they got really pissed. It was the worst. I've never done it since then. Okay, would never ever do it. And in that state of mind, I was pretty boozed up too.
Good learner.
And immediately upon it coming out of my mouth, I saw the
shit.
beer spilled. So it was a situation. But yes, I have done it. I think everybody should take my situation as a learning lesson.
Learn from it. Yeah.
Don't do it.
Live
now,
and learn, baby.
With Bone, he's not pregnant. Okay, I'm sick of.
He does breastfeed, though.
That's not fair. They're training bras.
All right, what do you got going on? So you got
so the
are you
Adam Ray
touring?
Show,
Are you touring too?
Touring nonstop. Adam Ray Show's new eps every Friday on Netflix. We just came back from Australia and New Zealand for 3 weeks. Did about 12 stand-up shows and 3 Dr. Phil's, and everything was sold out. Dude, they love. I mean, you guys have been down there as a crew, right?
No, we have not. I've been down to Australia.
Oh man, I mean, I'm sure it's the same with anything sports related, but American comedy music, they're just all about. And if they're following, they come out and the shows were awesome. Fed some kangaroos and drank with the locals. I took a shoey on stage on my birthday. Nice. That was awesome. But yeah, on tour. I'll be here in Philly actually at the Fillmore November 4th. I'll be at the. What's your arena where the Pacers play? I'll be there with Matt Wright. November 8th. I'll be there. So you guys got to come out.
Hey, you're going to be.
But AdamRayComedy.com for all the tours.
Okay, AdamRayComedy.com, Netflix Adam Ray Show. I definitely want to watch it. You're incredibly entertaining all the time.
Thanks, brother.
I would like to say that. You taking Connor's shoes, the best thing that's ever happened in Thunderdome.
I'll be roasting the Seahawks for Hard Knocks this year. I'm going to go.
Nice.
So one of the episodes. So my mom episode comes out this week, and then next week I did Beast Mode with Dr. Phil and Sam Darnold live in Seattle in front of 2,000 people. Incredible episode. That's in 2 weeks, and then I did one as Coach Donnelly, which is who I want to do one with you as. I got in 5 hours of Professor Clump fat suit makeup and interviewed Mike McDonald and John Schneider at the VMAC. Incredible episode. I mean, I got Mike McDonald to laugh. I mean, guys have gotten to know him now, but he's a silly dude. And so now I convinced them to let me roast the team during Hard Knocks in Nashville. I'm not going to tell even any. I've got to know Sam real well and some of the other players, but I'm just going to I think it's after the Rookie Talent Show that I'm coming through.
Okay.
I think that's a really good position for everybody to be in too.
Right?
Hey, professional comedian is allowed to you're just sitting targets out there.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Also, if I'm in full makeup, dude, I'm gonna say everything.
Exactly.
Who's this guy? Who's
his name?
Puppet guy?
Oh, Jeff Dunham.
Yes, the things he can say.
I thought you were just warming up for a ta-da because you were just doing the crab hand.
No, but the things he says with
Better
this
the
hand.
second time. Oh, dude, come on. He is. Yeah, he's.
Hey, you could set yourself up. What are you talking about?
It was the puppet, dude. It was
This
it's got a mind of its own,
Cancel him. Cancel this thing.
Yeah.
You get to do that in your characters.
I mean, yeah, it's within reason. You still
Not
have
cancel
to take,
stuff, but you say shit.
Totally. There's an extra filter that I operate through, but I don't you still got to take accountability. Like, I think it is lazy if you're just firing from every avenue, and if you say something crazy and fucked up, you're like, dude, it's a character, it's not me. Like, it's still you under all that, so you gotta. But yeah, I definitely have said things as Phil and as this coach to people that I wouldn't say. I mean, I probably, if I would have been in your position as Coach Donnelly during the Flip Cup thing, I probably just would have doubled down and been like, you gotta fucking stop eating those Pop-Tarts, you fat piece of shit.
To the lady.
To the lady, yeah. I probably would have doubled down, yeah. But.
So that's who you wanted me to do the interview with?
Coach Donnelly, yeah. He's a good guy, though. We'd have a great time.
Yeah, sounds like it. Go ahead, Con, man.
How is the process of creating these characters? Like, are these all that you've always had, like, growing up forever? I know the story with Dr. Phil, but some of the other ones. And then we did get a text from D-Bone, who we were just kind of roasting.
Yeah.
He said you were phenomenal in the new Jackass movie. How was that as well?
Dude, that was incredible. It's so funny. My mom, I didn't even know she knew about Jackass. She called me after she saw me posting about it, and she was like, congratulations, did anything go up your ass? I was like, I didn't even know that you knew that was something they did. And it was so funny. I got to do the voice. They put me in a few bits, but one of them was voicing this robot that gave Steve-O a prostate exam. I don't know if you've seen any of it. Spoiler alert. But it was wild. I mean, it was just, and Steve-O even was like, it's not gay because it's a robot's finger. I was like, no, it's still pretty gay. But it was.
Were you controlling the robot?
Someone was controlling the robot. I was just doing the voice of it.
Oh, you weren't actually doing that.
So he's putting his finger. He lubed it up with peanut butter and went all the way up Steve-O. And then as the robot, I was like, "Is this a bad time to tell you my license has been revoked?"
It's a white person thing.
It's a white.
This is the white people shit.
It is.
Jackass.
I grew up watching
Jackass. Jackass, kind of the white person. Poopies is back, right?
Poopies is killing it, dude. He's all over.
Poopies is a superstar.
He is character underrated MVP. Yeah. He started off by shooting lip filler. Yeah.
They send Poopies. The last one, not this one. The last one. Remember, they sent him into that obstacle course.
Yeah.
And he just, all right, you got it.
Yeah. He got electrocuted for like 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Just Poopies. Lost a tooth, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think Poopies lost a tooth.
Oh, yeah.
They broke a leg.
Because he's newer.
He's not a little person.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's a younger.
That's wee man.
Boom. Okay.
Poopies is Poopies.
Rest in peace.
Not all white people are the same.
Yeah, some are little.
Are you afraid? Wait, are you afraid of little people? Because that's a real syndrome.
No,
you're not.
Now we got friends that are little people.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Guys, there's a ball boy for Tennessee.
Let's go.
Maybe the Titans have an equipment manager.
Sure.
He used to. He's a little Connor. Remember little Connor, the Ohio kid who was a big fan of the show?
That's right.
We golf with him.
Yeah.
Because somebody came on the show, comedian, and said the M word.
No.
Can't say it.
Yikes. Can't do it.
And this other guy did too, and now he's the GM of the UNC Tar Heels football team.
No.
Wow.
That was a long time
But
ago.
then we heard
You apologize.
from the little people in the big world, and they told us like, "Hey, can you just call us little people?"
Yeah.
We're like, "Yeah, you got it, man. Little people."
It does feel a little demeaning, though. Like dwarf, like my buddy Brad Williams, he's like, dude, dwarfism is what it is. So he's like dwarf, and it sounds more, magical. The little person is almost like, you're just a little person, aren't you? Like, it's a little more, I don't know.
What would Coach say? What does Coach say?
Coach Donnelly, well, Coach, look, I've been around.
I don't want to hear Coach.
Hey, I've been in a couple threesomes with, it's more of a 2.5, but.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Ray Show is available now on Netflix.
Yeah. I love you guys.
He'll be touring around the globe. You're going to be here tonight?
Yeah, I'm sticking around for the Derby and the game.
He's a comedian on Netflix. He has to take his shirt off on the field.
No.
They don't all do that.
That's not his. He's not allowed to.
Let me tell you something. I fluctuate, but I definitely was a kid that wore his T-shirt when I swam when I was a kid. Not because I was embarrassed. I don't want to make the girls jealous with what I was working with. But
of course,
you just saying that, dude, totally triggered me. But then I go, you know what, man? I'm 44. It's time to pay the piper. So if that's what I have to do.
Yeah, Netflix gave you a full show.
Yeah.
So they want you shirtless out there.
You could do.
Yeah, actually, I think. Maybe you just show up shirtless.
Just show up shirtless and try to get a hug out of Shohei shirtless.
Otani's son.
Yeah.
Otani's son.
Is that how you say it?
If he's an elder.
Depends. Are you?
How old are you?
Yeah, he's younger, so he would.
44. I'm older than Shohei.
Yeah. So you are Adam Ray's son.
Yeah, Ray's
son.
Hell yeah.
Domo arigato. Kyomo arigato.
Bow's fine, right?
Yeah.
Kyomo arigato.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Thank you for the day. Domo arigato. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Ohio. Good morning. Do not forget to my mustache.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What?
Let's go.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Domo, bro.
Uh-huh.
Domo, bro. Great T-shirt.
Yeah.
You're a merch machine.
We actually don't do a lot of merch.
You don't.
No.
You don't need to.
Oh, back in the
You've
game.
kind of coined. You've also coined. I feel like so many sleeveless items would just go flying off the racks.
You want a jacket?
On that note, everybody gives me the sleeveless stuff. You know, it's like Bert shirtless.
Yeah,
Everybody's
exactly.
like, Bert, do the shirtless thing.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, hey, you like tank tops, right? And I'm like, I did wear tank tops at a time in my life, yes, and I am wearing one right now.
Is there now a responsibility to keep the guns in check because you're going sleeveless most days?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for you.
You
By the way,
have to.
congrats on the second baby.
Thanks, dude.
Big time.
Baby Midas.
What? His name is Midas?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. That's a strong name.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Wow.
Not everybody says that.
No,
but yeah.
that's incredible.
You should name your son Ray.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Ray.
Ray. Wow. Maybe call him Ray. Maybe it's Ray.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ray.
And
Boy
put
or girl?
Put a Lil in
Yes.
front of there.
Lil Ray?
Lil Ray.
Well,
Ray.
yeah,
But if it's
you
a
could
girl,
do
you spell
Raven.
it Reigh. She won't end up on a pole for sure.
I just want to, dude, if it's
Tony, you got a daughter yourself?
Yeah, I didn't spell her name with an EIGH.
Do you want to keep? If it's a girl, I think my whole game plan is like it used to be keep her off the pole. Now it's keep her off of any reality dating show.
Yeah, sure.
So as long as she's not coming home during Thanksgiving and being like, guys, I'm going to be on season 49 of Anal Island, then it's a
That's
big
not
W.
a show. That's not a show, is it?
It's not a show, but it could be in 15 years.
I'll watch some of those Love Island clips.
Dude,
Will get in
they're
my algo.
Wild, dude.
What's going on over there?
They're just
it's
all
the worst.
Foxy watches it.
They're
We
just
need Megan there.
69ing over baked bean dinners and like, have you seen last week they were just pouring hot sauce and chili dogs on each other, just
baked beans will do that.
just
Love is
scissoring in the
Blind
back
is
of-
class, not
Love-
Love Island.
Love is
True.
Blind.
Okay,
Well
but
said.
Foxy, what is Love Island? I know you watch it. What is it?
Yeah, I wasn't as dialed in this time, but basically they get a bunch of people, boys, girls, and then you have to match. So you have to have like a person that's your boyfriend or girlfriend in that, and if you don't, you end up getting eliminated. And it's in real time. So
Yeah.
America will vote on this every week, and they vote people out that they don't like, and they have all sorts of competitions and stuff, and it's really raunchy.
But why are
This
they all
season-
just boning? Everybody's
Well,
boning everybody all the time.
Yeah, licking
and
face.
so like you
Blowjob
sleep
City.
in the same bed, in the same room,
Which
with
is on
the entire
Fox.
island is in the same spot. And so yeah, they're just boning all the time. This season wasn't as fun as last season. I'll
Foss
say
was
that.
thinking about buying it for ESPN. He's shaking his
It's a
head back
great
there.
breakdown. By the way, but Love is
No,
Blind.
he's sitting behind Foxy in the
Is
truck.
Did you guys think about getting it to Disney Plus? Faso? Get Love Island on a Disney Plus over there. That'd be good pool. Try to get every clip I see, it's just somebody getting their heart broken by
Oh
some.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Love is Blind is so great, because you don't know who you're talking to, and when the wall comes up, they're always so bummed. The show should be called "I Thought You Were Somebody Else," because every time the wall comes up, the girls are like, "I thought you were black," and the guys are like, "I thought you had more tits." I mean, it's just like they're all so disappointed. But
Lil Ray fucks with people. Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Lil Ray.
What? This is Lil Ray?
Oh my God, Adam Ray's kid
Yeah.
on the other side.
Ray.
Dude, Lil Ray.
Ray.
Dude, he's a WNBA referee and plays the bass clarinet. That's gonna be my son, dude. Hopefully, or daughter.
Good luck.
Ideally.
Come on.
We're praying for
And
it.
she'll be a Seahawks fan,
Or he.
yeah, whatever.
And they went for $9.6 billion.
New ownership.
Crazy. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't.
It's good.
It is
What do you
good.
mean it's good?
What do
you mean it's not good? What do you mean you don't
well,
feel
he's a Niners guy, right? But like, it
No,
also
but
sounds like
to buy into the
wife's
NFL,
in charge, right?
to buy into
The
the
wife's in
NFL,
charge.
to buy into the NFL, normally you're going to have to be a minority owner for another team. So like Tepper was a minority owner for the Steelers. Like Philly guy was not. Like they normally the way you get approved is you small into a team, and then you kind of get into for a bigger team. So I would say, unless like one of these mega trillionaires comes in and buys a team, most new owners are going to have a history with another team or something like that to get okay. So I don't think you should be like just automatically being like, well, he was here and now he's here, or whatever. That's kind of how the NFL has operated for a little bit. On that note, I think it's good news. Your team's worth $9.6 billion. That's conversation off the field.
Yeah.
Okay. That we don't have enough of in daily sports talk. And then on the field, you guys are reigning Super Bowl champs. I think all good for Seattle. Now, if you're going to miss Jody and the Allen family, that's a whole different animal because we don't know them. That might be something.
I think it was just probably I think fans deep down would have loved a local owner, but that's just. I mean, also.
And there's a lot of big money up there, right? In Seattle.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of big money up there.
I mean, local owner. I try to remind some of my buddies who were up in arms about it. I'm like, fuck this last time. Howard Schultz, Starbucks man, bought the Sonics, and then just, fucked that up royally, dude.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Schulte's dead?
Oh,
yeah.
George
Big latte.
Yeah.
Big latte.
Oh, that is. I mean, I try to avoid Starbucks as much as possible because of that. But it's. I don't know if you guys know the full story. But you guys got an hour and a half. So look. So when I was. Can we just actually cut to the documentary about it, and then we can talk about my parents' divorce?
All right, and then we'll be on the other side. We'll wait for it on the other side.
Right,
You'll be here.
I'll be here. I ain't going anywhere.
We'll be somewhere else.
Are you guys kicking it tonight for a little bit or no?
We'll be here. Yeah, first
All right.
round. We need.
I'm on the field for a couple rounds and then up in a box. Maybe we can take a few puffs at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
Great.
I would also like to say we were talking about a wedding.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Yeah.
I do think I potentially sparked the first one in there.
The great light of the night.
Yeah, and then it kind of. Yeah.
Wait, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Felt like a big decision to be made at the time.
Wait, and you just set the tone? And
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's not talked about enough.
Thank you.
But on paper, that everyone, that's
talked about it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, takes a little leadership there. Also some courage. It's going to take some courage in there.
Because you don't want to be the first one to get the boot.
Either way.
If that was the reason why I had to do the
You talked
entire
about.
thing, because
Did you have a circle that was just kind of a marry, fuck, kill? Like I can't believe I'm in this. Yeah. You can't say, can you?
I already did.
Yeah,
you did?
I already did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was Hollywood was here, and then Nashville was here. Phil from Little Big Town. Hey, I love you, buddy. Phil from Little Big Town. He's got good hair.
Boy, Phil.
He's got good hair. He's got great hair.
Let's go.
My first time meeting him, as soon as there was a lot of people that were like, "Are we doing that?"
Yeah.
And then, yeah,
cool.
I think so.
Well, let's go.
And it was just kind of we're off and running.
Exciting.
It was the greatest.
Was it a blast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt brought me a Jack and Diet.
What?
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, the actor.
Did he feed it to you?
Kind of handed it to
Oh,
him.
dude.
I was like, Brad, what up?
You dabbed him up?
Yeah.
Did you chat?
Quick. It was quick. You know who I am? Oh, yeah. Pat, one of these. And then he pointed at Coop.
Oh,
I know. He knows for sure. I'm like, Coop, my guy.
Dude, you want to be as cool as you think you're going to be in those moments, but it's like what do you get out? Kevin Bacon was at the Comedy Store like 4 or 5 months ago, and I have a fun set on stage. I'm out in the parking lot. He walks through, and I just go, Kevin Bacon, and he goes, oh, great set, man. Blah, blah. We start chatting. I go, dude, I just got to tell you, The Air up there, one of my favorite movies. He goes, you picked the worst fucking movie. He goes, dude, you had one shot to tell me your favorite movie. You tell me the worst one. I go, dude, it's one of the best. He goes, no way. He's like, I appreciate
Tremors.
it.
I would want Tremors.
He will never be on the Adam Ray show.
I think I just talked him out of it.
Sounds like you burned that one
I burned
forever.
that bridge for sure.
Congrats on all the success.
Love you
Obviously, we
guys.
appreciate the hell out of you, man.
Thanks for having me.
You're the
You guys are
man.
killing it.
All right, we're going to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow live from New York. I can't believe people watch this show. Very grateful that they do, though. Very grateful that they do. Baker Mayfield Dougieing.
At Tahoe?
Foxy told. Oh, yeah. Do we want to show the quarterback the Netflix clip?
Definitely need to show the boost again.
When's it
for
come out?
tonight.
When's it
Is
come
the
out?
boost up on the.
Ooh, good question.
Is boost on DraftKings? We're figuring things out in real time.
When
here.
does the Netflix quarterback thing
What's
come
taking
out?
so long to get the boost up? What's taking so long?
It's probably too good.
They're probably
Might be
shaking
too-
in their boots.
Might be too good, I think. Doesn't look like the boost is up.
Do not see
Oh
the
my
boost.
God.
Do not see the boosts.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
Scott.
Wow.
What happened?
Oh, wow.
Scott.
I covered.
Look at all these people coming to see me take my shirt off.
Big league.
Quarterback comes out tomorrow. The media, I believe, is filing in. Stay wide. Let's not get too tight. Don't want to piss anybody off. There is a lot of media folks rolling in here. I believe we're about to have the entire media celebration. We will certainly be joining them. Big thanks to Moonshot Ataka Murakami for joining us.
Love
That was
guy.
awesome.
Kyle
Connor.
Schwarber, obviously D-Row joining us, and Adam Ray, thank you so
love
much.
you guys. Come
To the MLB, thank you for the hospitality. Thank you for contributing, Chuck.
Thank
Chuck
you.
did some real.
Thank you, Chuck.
Chuck did some real
Thanks, Chuck.
contribution. You don't like Chuck, I heard.
You don't like MLB Hawk?
His name's Chuck.
We matched on Grindr and he didn't swipe. So.
All right.
Been there.
Been there.
Been there.
Tonight will be awesome. We appreciate you all for letting us do this for a living. You're the best. Be a friend, tell a friend. Something nice might change your life. We're back tomorrow. Team on me. Adam, anything to say?
Dude, life is short. Live it up. Suck it up. Spark one up. Burn one down. Kindness is free. Have a great night and a better tomorrow.
Be where your feet are.
Kiomo.
Hell yeah.
Chomo regato. To the ESPN people and production crew that set this entire thing up, thank you all so much. Jib Scott, great job. We appreciate you all for allowing us to do this for a living. And to the MLB, thank you for contributing this spot for us.
Absolutely.
A lot of contributions.
Lot of
Two-time
contributions.
All-Star Ty Schmidt, hand-selected to be a replacement for Aaron Judge.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Mazel, dude.
Thank you.
Will you show them the
You
full
didn't
fit,
notice
though?
the
Because I
pants,
don't know if
Oh my God, you went
gotta go
full
up front.
uni.
No, he's All-Star.
Playing in the fucking game,
You
pal.
do,
What
you do, dude. You do look like a player.
Here,
man.
let me
This
get
is-
my
get out
back
there.
up so you can.
You got a ball?
Okay.
None of my spikes on yet, but
No, it's fine. I think
Ty, anything to say as we get out of here?
Yes, he looks awesome.
over 74.5 tonight. Lock it in. If you're not betting for big dongs, go fuck yourself.
Team on me. Team on 3.
Shout out to the future little Ray Ray.
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3, team. Goodbye.
Nasty, dude.